What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Isan, son of Isan, and we are coming at you live with another wonderful night here at the Cave Gaming. We got some awesome games coming up for you tonight. We have DBFZ. We're doing the full bracket, followed shortly by top 3 for Injustice. So we've got some solid matches coming up. Going to need some good stuff. So who do we got coming up first here? I am not quite sure. But either way, it's going to be very exciting. We've got a lot of newcomers here, a lot of different teams. Very exciting. I actually saw someone running my old team, so that should be really, really fun to commentate pretty soon coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. And today is going to mark a new era for the Cave Gaming here. Recently, Zidian actually managed to take a set and the tournament over Cutter, and Cutter has just recently returned. He's got a new team. He's ready to go, and he's going to see if he can try and get some revenge here. So that's going to be very, very interesting coming up here. But regardless, thank you very much for joining us. This is going to be good stuff. All right, so we got Cutter versus Wedge here. Ooh. Cutter opting to go for the 7-8-8 color scheme. Very, very interesting choice here. Not going for the matching schemes here. Now, I'm not really sure what his game plan is there. Might be a little messy, throwing him off just a little bit. But we will definitely see. All right, and there is the handshake. It looks like we're gonna get started here. World Tournament Arena. Wait. Rocky Field Noon. Much better choice. Much better choice. Auto music, and we are going to get started, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Cutter versus Wedge. First match of the night, already looking to be a good one. Delicious. Alrighty, we got a loading screen here. Things gonna get really nice and clean. All right, there we got the man. Not gonna let it ride. We don't need that. Get right into it early. Oh. Just like that, Wedge is already putting Cutter in pressure, but he is gonna get caught out by the super dash here. A lot of straight hits. Thank you. A lot of straight hits, but Cutter is going to put Wedge in the corner here, waiting on the reflect, going to catch him with the Tire Lancer, but he is going to get picked up. Nice catch with the 2M from Wedge, and he's going to get a lot of damage on Cutter here. That is already half health on this Bardock. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Cruz to the mic. Cruz Wayne, the world's greatest detective. And my man's, this guy's making some reads here. He's making some detections of himself. He's already almost gotten rid of Cutter's Bardock here. Very solid play, but I cannot hear you currently. I think the mic is muted at the moment. Yeah, but some solid defense from Wedge as well. Alrighty.
Hello.
Wonderful. All right, perfect. All right. Oh, now Wedge is really displaying some amazing patience as well as pressure game. He's managed to block almost all of all of Cutter's strings. Y'all were just playing.
I don't even need to play it.
Dang, that's insane. He's been managing to block a lot of Cutter's strings, and he's really been opening them up. But it looks like Cutter is already catching up here, getting a large amount of damage on this Kid Buu here, and he's going to be getting some massive corner carry off of those rolling crashes.
In the cell. Oh. Now the tides have turned.
Just like that.
Here we go. Right. Throw. Face the 2H, but then gets hit by the rolling attack.
And he is going to catch him with this heavy, nice load here. Going to get some big damage. And look at that. This man just went from end to end like it was nothing. That is Cell. Uses the Dragon Rush to get some Oki here.
Tried to do the same setup.
Doesn't catch.
Gets 2H for his troubles.
You got to watch out for those double jumps, too.
Here comes the conversion.
Got to be ready for it.
What's the setup?
Oh, goes for the reset, but he doesn't get the pickup. Oh my God,
wow.
Super solid.
Buu, though.
Wedge baiting out the reflect and finishing off that cell. And Cutter's already down to just Vegeta. Things are looking really, really good for Wedge here.
Oh, man. Pink Vegeta, too. Like, he's at a severe disadvantage over the blue Vegeta.
Of course, of course.
All right, nice avoiding the Vegeta assist.
Yeah,
going back in.
Very good stuff. I have to say that is the upside of Vegeta here. Being a small body, he's going to duck under the Vegeta assist.
All right, what's for breakfast?
Catching for a lot of damage. Goes for the level 3.
He wants the hard knockdown. He wants that setup.
He's got to get rid of this Kid Buu fast because that's going to be a big component of Wedge's neutral.
Managed to avoid the vanish with the throw. Oh my
Very
God.
smart movement from Cutter here. Recognizing that the vanish was not safe, backing off immediately, going right back into the scramble, and getting the pickup on Kid Buu.
If he reflected just a little bit more, he would have been able to avoid that self attack. But it doesn't matter. He gets the hit, and now he's converting off with sparking. So he wants the kill.
All right, he's going to go for this cross-up here. Get the pickup, but not the
Solo's
follow-up
too
on him.
damn tall.
And a solid 2H from Cutter, answering back.
Anchor Vegeta.
Anchor Vegeta. This man looking like Goichi out here. All right, it's Vegeta here.
Now Wedge's Sparking is going to run out before Cutter's does. Let's see if that comes into play at all.
He's definitely going to try and use it to the fullest, but he is going to get picked up, and it looks like that Sparking is already low here. I think he could go for a level 3, get the hard knockdown, and still get a lot of damage on this one.
Yep. They're both ending at the same time. Cutter.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting. All right, we have a match.
Ooh, that low should seal things out. Oh, maybe not. Scaling.
Vanish. Nope. I thought he would have vanished. Barrage.
Oh, the drop.
Oh.
And he is going to catch him with the H here. He has 7 bars, so he's going to get a hard knockdown. The question is, what is he going to do after it?
Will he DP? Will he not?
Oh, see, since he did it in the air, it wasn't going to knock him down, yeah. Ooh, the DP should seal it out for Wedge here. Solid work for Wedge, taking game 1 over Cutter, and that was amazing, Cruz.
Is this Wedge's first time here?
I think I've seen him before. This man looks very familiar. This man is looking very familiar, and he is looking ready.
I haven't seen him for a
God.
minute. If he's been here before, I haven't seen him for
If
a minute.
he's been here before, it's definitely been a minute, and this is definitely a new team.
It's summer. School's
That's
out.
true. For summer.
Maybe all them school people are coming out to the
Alice
cave.
Cooper in here. Alrighty. So, Cutter is opting to pick the Goku Black.
And the Bardock music. It's very important. Very important.
The Kid Buu Cell Goku Black is a team I'd argue he's a lot more comfortable with. And the Goku Black is really, really great, not just for block presser, but extending assists and creating Oki for a lot of characters. So I think this is a solid choice.
His mix is a little bit worse than Vegeta's, but I think people kind of overestimate mix in this game. Like, neutral is really important too.
Well, and especially with the recent Vegeta nerf, well, I guess it's not so recent anymore, Goku Black's pressure is a lot better on block.
Agreed.
All right, Cutter is going to get the first pickup of this game here with the Kid Buu. Backs off to try and... Oh, nice. That was a very good use of assist to maintain that pressure even when the reflect came out. And he is going to catch him with the high-low mix-up here. And it's not looking too good for Wedge's cell already. All righty, Cutter off to not spend some bar here. Gonna catch him with the 5H, and that is it for Cell. Cutter looking like a new man here.
Cutter with an answer from the last round.
Oh my God. But yeah, his... Huh?
I was going to say, we have Blueberry versus Pink Lemonade.
Good stuff. Yeah, Cutter's pressure is definitely looking a lot better, a lot safer. And I think that's just attributed to his Kid Buu. His Kid Buu is so incredibly solid.
Adam Super Dash, no big punish though.
Very good reflect on the Vegeta.
Oh,
and
get that ball out of here.
Oh my God, super solid work here from Cutter.
Right.
This man's got the D now. He's ready.
Safe beam on block.
He is going to catch him. Put him in the corner. Sliding knockdown. All right, double jumps to try and bait out the 2H. He's not going to get anything off.
The DP.
Nice DP from Wedge.
Wedge's DPs are on point tonight. All right, Vegeta neutral. Block strings.
Okay. Oh,
He's
very
put
smart
into
vanish.
the corner.
And he should get the spin cycle here. This is going to be a lot of damage on this Vegeta. Oh. And it builds a lot of bar, too. Just like that, he has level 3. And that is it for Vegeta. Unless he makes some insane drop here, he should be able to do the DHC. And goodbye, Vegeta.
That's what that's saying.
Cutter looking like a new man here. This switch doing a lot of work for his team. And Wedge down to that Kid Buu. He does, however, still have the Sparking.
Kid Buu is a good anchor. So this comeback can happen. Not very likely. It's going less and less likely by the second, but it is likely.
He opts to pop the Sparking early. Very smart. Doesn't have a lot of health left. That will definitely help him with getting a lot of damage. But he is going to get caught by the 2M. Very, very good spacing from Cutter here. Going to use the level 1.
Doesn't have enough bar to kill, but he gets a setup, I think.
He does, in fact, get a setup off of the Kid Buu. Well, level 1. Ooh. Pop Sparking a little bit early to get out of pressure. All right. Okay. Good blocks, but he is going to get caught by the ball. Ooh. Nice
Right.
follow. Interesting stuff. He delayed it slightly to put him back in the corner, and now he's going to get a hard knockdown on this level 3. Very smart option from Wedge here. Ooh, and the Dragon Rush callout should take out Cell. Solid work from Wedge. Using that one
he's
character.
Not dead. He gets one more. He gets one more.
Yeah,
guess.
he does.
He gets one more guess.
And
Sometimes all
there's
you,
the
need
guess.
all you need is an overhead and a dream.
All right. Things still a little, it's definitely an uphill battle for Wedge right now. But with that solid mix-up a game against Cell, things are looking a lot better. Unless he gets caught by the 2M going for the throw here. Cutter going to take game 2 over Wedge, making a comeback. That said, Wedge was looking nice with that kid too. I think.
Now, what I want to see is Wedge switch his Vegeta to Goku Black.
And then he makes the comeback?
Yep. But he didn't.
No, that'd be hype. But we're going right into game 3 here.
Vegeta's a good character.
Ooh, nice work on the scramble. Going to catch him with the 2M. Not going to be enough to get a full combo, though, unfortunately. And he does catch the reflect. You got to watch out. Those toes extend. Ooh, good stuff here. Alrighty, waits. Nice overhead. Oh, but he isn't going to get the follow-up. He used the Ki Blast. Ooh, but the 2H call-out should get some big damage here. Oh,
that just barely hit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to lie. I thought you missed that. Alrighty, and he's running down that sparking super early. This is going to be a big, big detriment to Wedge here. He has a very low first character, and he has no sparking here. He does, however, have plenty of bar to work with. All right, now it's all up to his D here. Nice work, reading the overhead.
So many overheads and lows. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, but he is going to get caught out by that candy beam. Oh, no, the 2M. You got to be careful for that button. Some solid damage here. Going to get the pickup off of the Goku Black assist, and it's looking like that is it for Kid Buu.
That is a dead boot.
Ooh,
Down.
Goodbye, sir. Alrighty, things not looking too hot for Wedge. He expended his sparking way too early, and now his cell is incredibly low. And it's looking like things are going to fall back heavily on his Vegeta here.
Oh, Vegeta gets the hit, gets the conversion.
Very smart.
All right. Oh, he's caught with an air beam. Not beam, ball. Air ball.
Air ball.
Air ball. Good reflect.
Air bud.
Back to neutral. Oh, gets in there. Gets caught with the candy beam. Caught trying to jump or hit a button.
All right, he's going to get a nice little follow-up here. Shouldn't be able to get any Oki from it. But, solid 2H call-out from Cutter. And that is it for Cell. And it's all up to Vegeta. Very, very good position for Cutter here. He got rid of that blue health from Vegeta by taking out that,
Plus frames, but not plus enough.
Character.
All right. Who's going to push him into the corner now? Call an assist. Oh, baited the DP. Reflected.
Yeah, he's been catching on to that. Very smart from Cutter.
All right. Just, jumping around. Getting 2H for super dashing in.
And the full screen super dash is going to seal out this set. Nice work from Cutter, taking it 2-1 over Wedge. Good stuff from set 1. Yeah, it was definitely a big comeback there. Game 1, Wedge was looking really nice. Yep. I'm excited to see if he can kind of figure things out in losers and make that comeback. We might see him in grands,
He will come back in losers with Goku Black instead of Vegeta, just like Cutter did.
That's the plan, I think. I think
that
might be it.
That's my call.
All right, well, I'm holding you to that.
All right,
so who we got next
I
here?
don't know.
We got fun sets, regardless. Oh, my God. Are we seeing the Furious Pillow up next? My man.
Okay. Excuse me, folks. I'm also setting up the Justice brackets here.
Take your time. Take your time. I will continue talking in your stead. Alrighty, so it's looking like we got, maybe not. Who we got coming up? Don't be shy, kids. Step right up. It's the meat grinder.
The loser of Zero Chill and Fraudzilla is your next guy.
Alrighty.
A lot of new people out here tonight.
Yeah, we got some new blood. Some solid stuff.
Not just for Dragon Ball, but also for Injustice.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Even though it's a dead game. Alrighty, so we got Zidian coming up.
What's up? I do. Okay. All right, I'll be back after the fight.
And looks like I'm going to be holding down the fort here. So we got Zidian playing somebody while Cruz goes off to go play Shark. That's going to be a good match. and I will be here talking to the lovely people at home. Alrighty, so we have Zidian versus a newcomer here. I saw him playing earlier. He actually plays a team very similar to my own. 21, Goku Black, and the 16. Very solid option here. 21 synergizes super well with the Goku Black. It actually gives her some Oki. Not sliding knockdown, hard knockdown Oki, but she can get stuff off of Dragon Rush in the corner and a lot of different setups. So it's a very optimal team. Let's see what he can do with it against Zidian, who's been practicing super hard. He's got that awesome 16. He's got that awesome Goku Black, and he's got that amazing Cell. So let's see what he can do here against this new player, Believe in 16. Oh, I love it. I love it. This man didn't give up, even when I did. I love it. Alrighty, it's looking like we're going to have a nice 16 ditto here. Haven't seen that since pre-patch. Alrighty, actually Zidian opting to go, if that is Zidian. Oh no, that's Zidian. Those are his colors. Zidian opting to go for the Kid Buu in this situation. Nice little choice here. He's decided to try and stray away from Goku Black just a little bit. He mentioned it before, but I didn't think he was going to go for it this weekly. Nice stuff. He gets amazing, just immense pressure for his 16 off of Kid Buu's assist. And something that I've been saying for a while is that 16's biggest flaw right now, aside from his full screen neutral, is that his pressure is kind of predictable. If you've been playing him for a long time, you catch on to things. But this Kid Buu actually freshens things up. It gives him a lot more options, and it definitely helps him in holding down that pressure. So let's see if he can use that to open up Believe in 16. The 21 player, who I am secretly rooting for because 21 is awesome and everyone should play her. Alrighty, got to get a little reconnect here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us at the Cave Gaming. And feel free to check out this Saturday, the monthly over at Xanadu. We got coming up, we got Dragon Ball, we got Blaze Blue, we got the Tekken, we got the Street Fighter, everything you could ever want. Some solid stuff coming up. Alrighty, but for now we got the match, and he's opting to go for the Goku Black as an anchor. I think that's a very interesting choice. Goku Black has really solid mix-up game off of his teleport and a few other moves, but I feel like they definitely require assists to be used effectively. So let's see if this man knows something that I don't know. I still got a lot of knowledge in the vault that needs to be tapped into, so let's see if this man can teach me some things. Alrighty, so game one coming up. Hope it can be a nail biter like last set. If it is, we're going to have an interesting tournament coming up. Alrighty, and just like that, we are getting into it, going for the blue Android 16, Android 21, third best Android 21 skin, easily. Oh, and he is going to catch him off of the hit stun of the 16 assist. Very good for follow-ups. You can just use it neutral. Some people don't because the range of it isn't very good, but the hit stun is amazing for getting pickups. But Zidian going to get a nice little corner combo here, get him with the spin cycle, up to go for the knockdown, going to catch him with the overhead, and it's looking like that is it for 21 already. Zidian doing an awesome job of opening up Believe in 16 here. All right, let's see how good this man 16 really is. All right, he's getting into it. Ooh. Oh no! He hit buttons on an unsafe vanish there, and he's going to suffer for it here. Zidian already putting 16 in the corner. Oh, and he catches him with a low mix-up. That's big damage. He's going to get a full corner combo on here, and he has 6 bar to spend. So he's opting to go for the level 1 DHC, another level 1, another one. Oh my God! And the that was almost clean, but he's gonna catch him with the 2H, and that is gonna be it. Oh, unless he drops, he is gonna get picked up here. 16 gonna put him in the corner. Nice little combo. Opt to go for the level 3 to get that hard knockdown on Zidian 16. Alrighty, and what's your mix-up? This will allow him to get the cross-up. Oh, nice reflect. Oh, but he is going to get caught out by that 5H, and that's going to be some big damage on this Android 16. I feel like it's hard saying 16 when believe in 16 is a player playing against 16. But he is going to get opened up by this Kid Buu, and it's all up to that Goku Black anchor that I was talking about previously. Going to catch him with a full super dash here, going into Vanish. Going to try and bring in that 16, get a little more blue health gone on the character. Caught out by that Vanish. And the straight 2H. Going to put this man deep in the corner. Oh, actually opts to go for Oki here. Ooh, nice use of assist. Oh, excellent work from Zidian, knowing the distance of his buttons there. Catching with the 2M. Not going to get the follow-up, though. Oh, and he is going to get caught out by that command grab. Unfortunately, Believe in 16 doesn't have the bar to finish it out. He is going to catch the command grab, though, and take the first character on Zidian's side. Nice work from Believe in 16, but he still has a lot to finish up. And Believe in 16 going to get caught by the super dash, and the level 3 should finish things up. And ladies and gentlemen, 56K joining me on the mic for Game 2. All right, 56. Now we got Zidian versus Believe in 16, a newer player. Now this man is rocking the Android 21, the Goku Black, and the Android 16. Some beautiful stuff. Of course. I mean, it would be a little weird if this man was playing like 18. That would actually be awesome. I'm not going to lie. But we're getting right into it here. And he is going to get a nice pickup on this cell. That's going to be some big damage. Opts to go for the extension here. And what was smart was, since he did the 5H, he recognized that he could actually do the extension. Right. If he had caught him with a normal with 21, it would have actually staled and he would have popped out.
Right, okay.
So it's very, very good awareness from Believe in 16 here.
Smart right there. Believes in 16, but did not believe in that command grab, and now he's taking all of this cell pressure right now. He's in the corner. Okay, jabs out. The 2A nice saving him. He's believing in the buttons.
Good stuff here. Alrighty, and just like that, Zidian already losing out on his one of his biggest characters, his cell here. That's going to be a big detriment that he's going to have to cover for.
Yeah, but he's still got the 16 and an assist behind him, so, you know, he's got a couple of mix-up options available still on deck.
We have definitely seen this man work some magic here. Opting to go for an interesting mix-up. Going to get stuffed by the light, however, and it's back to the neutral.
Vanishes that, ooh, big 2H. Nice stuff from Zidian right now.
You don't go switching in my turf. Come back here.
Switches back, tries to get the air command grab.
Now, see, I feel like Believe in 16 has a slight advantage here because this man believes in his
believing.
He knows.
He's starting to believe.
He knows exactly what he's going to do. Look at that.
Wow, with the
get caught
2H in his face, and Zidian is able to convert with the falling normals. Bam, bam. Maybe a slight waste of me. Actually, no. I mean, he's going to have to spend one bar either way. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. Zidian closing it out, evening it up. Evening it up. Already
it's looking like it's all up to this 21 Goku Black here. Going to catch him with the spray super dash, and he should be able to get a level 3 here, get some Oki with the 21.
Yeah.
You got to take it while it lasts when you play 21.
Oh, for sure. He's got like a jump.
Next matchup should get rid of his 16.
Just runs up on him with the Dragon Rush.
You know, no one expects Raw Dragon Rush. Yeah, a lot of people got to use it.
It's the no mix-up, man. Do it right in your face. Deer in headlights.
Ooh, speaking of right in his face, Zidian going to throw that medium in the air right in his face. Get a solid combo on this 21 here. Put him in the corner.
Doesn't have to spend any bar and just goes for the Oki pressure off of the sliding knockdown. Ooh, tries to 2M, but gets sniped out by an S and then a raw tag. We're going into level 1. No bar for the DHC. Ooh. Just runs in with a 2H. Ooh, hold that falling H from Kid Buu.
I feel like he was definitely counting on the distance that 2H can cover there, but he wasn't recognizing that Zidian was safe jumping.
Yes.
He was totally fine there.
Right.
I think he was trying to catch
falls
a back
out of the super.
Ooh.
Zidian sitting on full sparking, activates, and 7 bars. Oh, the ball to go back in the S trade, so he doesn't get a full
my God, the raw level 3.
Oh, the reaction to the super dash. I see you.
Excellent call out from Zidian, going to take out the second character, and things are looking a lot more even, 56.
Yeah, he's sitting on 4 bar, and he's in sparking. Believe in 16 has a couple of things on deck. Wow, the empty vanish for the starter. Here we go.
Oh my God, he's going to get a lot of damage here, and he has the level 3. Opts to use it. And it's looking like one more mix-up, and that'll be it for 21.
He's going to have to bait sparking here.
But you know what? I believe in 21. Oh, unless he baits the sparking. Solid work from Zidian, taking game 2 here, and that is it.
Dash back 2M. was meaty.
This man is an animal.
That was crazy.
And you know what? We ain't even seen the Kid Buu yet. This is like a new Kid Buu.
Yeah.
He didn't play this last week.
New Kid Buu on the block.
And it's definitely working for him. I mean,
Yeah.
we're going to be seeing a lot of new Kid Buus
That's
on
a
the
strong
block.
character, and you know, if you put the time in with him in the lab,
Oh, my God.
gonna
Yeah.
be an excellent piece in Zidian's repertoire, for sure. So it looks like we got Cutter and Pillow coming up next.
Ooh, that's definitely a good match. Cutter normally taking the cave very easily, but Pillow, actually a very worthy adversary. He's taken things over him before.
Yes.
Some solid stuff. So we got a good game coming up here. Pillow known for just excellent corner pressure and doing a very, very good job of catching people in that scramble. But Cutter with his amazing adaptation.
Right. And then, you know, Pillow has a very good understanding. I don't know if it's good understanding or like luck or something. I don't know. He just looks so comfortable in the scramble. And he creates a lot of those situations using the EX Cyberman and, you know, the synergy with his team, the assist behind he's got Tien. So he uses a lot of those tools to his advantage and kind of catching you off guard, not letting you be in the same situation twice.
Absolutely. This man's team definitely benefits from a little bit of randomness
Yeah.
and some pandemonium here, and it works out for him. He has had so many sets where everything has just been like a hair's off from
Right.
loss, and then a Cyberman
And
will
then
catch someone
the
from
spit
like
full screen, and they're like, oh, now I'm restand. So yeah, let's see. I mean, I know Cutter has like, you know, 9 million teams.
at least. This man pulled out Broly in bracket once, and this was in like grants.
Jeez,
He's a madman.
you know, just liking the way he plays. But let's see what he opts to go for here against Furious Pillow. Will he respect him with, you know, the tried and true type of team? Will he try to mix him up with something new that he doesn't think Pillow has seen before?
You know, considering the games that Furious has actually taken off of Cutter, I think he's going to have to try and take him seriously right out the gate. And it's looking like that's what he's opting to do, going straight for the Kid Buu and the Goku Black in addition to his Cell. All right, they're going for Bardock's theme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, that's a banger.
Nah, I think it's all right.
That's a banger.
It's all right. Look,
All right.
and when I play this game, I go hits theme. You got to go Wasteland, and then maybe Broly's theme in there when you're feeling a little bit angry. Some Nappa.
You know, like the Goku Black theme. That was also good.
It's all right.
Man, okay, we got to play some sets. Just long set, just so you can hear the music over and over and over and over again. And
Just
then
time me out every
Yeah.
time. You're going to listen.
all the way down, all the way down to 1 second.
Ooh.
Wow, the raw tag off of that. Is this a button check? Nope, this looks like some very real pressure right now from Cutter. Oh, falls in the dead spot, but Pillow doesn't recognize quick enough, but is going with his pressure now. Nappa opening up.
This is straight hit city right now. Furious getting a little bit of damage off of him. With some,
See, he won the scramble situation. He's going to win it over and over again.
ooh, unless he gets caught by those lows.
Yep, Cutter's pressure is very, very strong, and his set play is even stronger.
And speaking of set play, up to go for the level 1 DHC to try and get the knockdown here. And catches him with the cross-up super dash. Very smart option.
That was gross.
Oh my god. Put him in the corner.
All right, Nappa vanishes out of the corner, gets the falling attack. Oop. Nice extension with the S. Look at all of this.
Solid stuff here.
Slams him down. We're
This
going
is
for the
a
Cyberman.
Smart option.
Ooh, okay, I see what Pillow was doing there. He reacted to the change, like on the screen, but wasn't quick enough with the 2H and Cutter's Kid Buu.
Very, very unfortunate for him. Thinking he could get the 2H there, wasn't able to switch out. Nappa already loses a character very early on, only a few seconds into this game.
Right. And not doing too much damage on Cutter's team. So Cutter right now sitting on a pretty healthy lead going for the level 3, and this is going to be a knockdown of the heavy variety.
But let's definitely not count out Pillow just yet. He's got plenty of bar to spend here. Up to go for a nice little extension with 16. Ooh, give him the cut.
Nice. Okay. Gonna
Level
spend
1.
some bar here.
Very
into the level 3. All right.
And Furious is already adapting to his mistake from the last little scramble there. He's getting out that Tien so he can get a little more blue health here and put in his much, much healthier 16.
Right. That's great health management. Little string here. Ooh, tries to go for the command grab, but Cutter vanishes out. Blue beam.
And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier from C6K. One of 16's biggest problems is his command grabs are great mix-ups, but they are reactable mix-ups. His pressure is very dependent on strong assists to do anything.
Yes.
And just like that, it's looking like he is gone.
Yeah, I'm just going to end it with a level 1 here. Brau, the Needler, as I like to call it.
The power of a god.
Putting 16 into a building and setting a strong foundation for this first game 1.
You think those people got a day off?
Hopefully.
I'd like to think they got a vacation day.
I mean, look at this highway. They must have been evacuated at this point. Oh my gosh, all of these buttons and pressure from Cutter right now.
That was like a triple overhead.
Yeah, just opening Pillow up, and that's going to take game 1.
Catch him with the sight. This is easily the best level during the game.
I like it.
It's so clean.
The animation on it is like when he spins the sight. That's my favorite part.
It's so clean, dude. I love it. Alrighty. Alright, so
bubblegum tea, man.
bubblegum tea. What kind of animal do you think I am drinking bubble tea?
Bubble gum.
Bubblegum tea.
That's even worse.
All right, so
nice conversion there.
You know, I don't want to say that Pillow was doing anything too wrong there. I think it was that one situation where he whiffed that 2H that kind of lost him in the set.
Yeah.
So
his Nappa is definitely the I wouldn't say point in the team, but he's definitely the heavy hitter, like the battering ram. Like he definitely needs his Nappa to open up and get a good start for the rest of his team.
Nice little pickup here, and this will definitely spare his TN, allowing him to get a nice switch.
Nice side switch.
And an actual combo with Nappa. Nice stuff. Sets up the side with him.
The plant. Yep. Don't come down with a button. We got the claps, man. Letting his Simonman do the work, and he gets the command grab, but isn't able to convert off of it, and Cutter taking it back the other way. We go into the other corner. Ooh, side switch. I like it.
Very smart. He recognized that he wasn't far enough to get the hard knockdown, even with the heavy God Slicer, so just turned it right around on him and got caught by the 5-8. Nice stuff here. Now let's see here. Is he going to opt to switch out?
Yep, we're going to DHC right here into 16.
Very smart.
Hold this damage, waiting on the switch, doesn't bait it enough to get the 2H on the switch in, and now Cutter's going to work with this Kid Buu going up into the air. H knockdown? No, ball for the mix-up. Nice blocks.
Good stuff. Very smart reflect from Furious Pillow, but he is going to get picked up by the 2M. You can't backdash against this character.
No,
it's not possible.
Do not even want to try. 6 bars. This is going to be some damage.
Goodbye, sir. He doesn't even need to switch out. DHC once. That's
the strength of the Kid Buu level 1. It's going up, you can get them, and then coming down, you can get them again.
Absolutely. Ooh, catches him with the rolling crash here. Going to get a nice corner carry combo. Nice. I like that idea. Using the Goku Black to get a little more distance, but he is going to get picked up here.
And woke up with a raw 2H.
Sometimes you just got to do it.
Jumps over the command man, but no punish. Pillow trying to get a vanish punish on the raw tag. But Cutter is the one going to work here. God Slicer. Okay, gets the level 2 Sparking Blast.
That was super smart. He just used the armor to get past blue ball so he can stay in pressure the whole time.
Nice 2H from Furious Pillow. He could actually kill Goku Black right now.
Absolutely. Oh, this is probably. Oh my God, I love this level.
Bitter overkill, but I respect
top
it. Definitely needed it. Top three. All right, so Pillow's sitting on, his Sparking's running out here. He has a very weakened TN, but what do you think he can do in order to close it out right now?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I think he definitely needs to start by getting rid of Chaozu. Getting rid of Chaozu is the way to finish the set here.
That was very smart. Using the level 3, didn't take any of his own HP away.
Well, and what's more, the scaling on it is spectacular.
Yes.
All right, now he needs to get Tien out here so he can keep using him for that Nappa assist. Nappa,
oh, nice use of the guard point, but Cutter using Vanish to open up Pillow.
Just got a lot harder for Furious Pillow here. Nappa cannot finish a lot of his combos without the aid of that Dodon Ray or the 16 assist.
Uh-oh, here we go. Big start here for Cutter. Slam down, he's got 2 bars, working on a 3rd, and that's going to close it out. Barring a combo drop, which I don't see Cutter doing.
Opts to go for the level 3. And Furious Pillow getting caught by the overhead loses 2-0. Good work from Cutter here. Alrighty, but Furious is still not, he's not quite out. He's still got the loser's run. And we've seen this man work miracles in losers before.
Oh, for sure.
So let's see what he can do here. All right. Up next, we seem to have Zidian versus somebody.
Cutter?
Cutter? Is it? So soon? I thought we had more people than that.
We actually have a great turnout for Dragon Ball FighterZ today.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, we were talking a little bit earlier about the DLC characters and how you think they're panning out. What do you think about Vegito?
We talked about this earlier, like I said. I think Vegito has such a solid amount of damage that he can work right now.
Sure.
But I think Zamasu definitely needs time to develop, and people got to kind of feel him out a little more. His combos are complex, but they're definitely high damage. And his Oki game and pressure, especially with Gilgamesh, is godlike.
That's a good name for the super.
It's the only one I can think of. I'm definitely not looking up the actual name. It's just Gilgamesh now.
Gilgamesh. All right, so it looks like we got Zidian versus Cruz.
Alrighty, this will definitely be a good one. And Cruz, I think he has finally settled on Team 56.
Okay.
I know, you don't believe me.
I'll believe it when I see him play it like 3 tournaments back to back to back.
Cruz definitely has a habit of switching around on his teams, but he has said straight up all over Twitter, he has settled on his team. He's going for the Vegito, Piccolo, and then Goku, the tried and true.
Okay.
And I have to say, I like this team for him. I think his mix-up game is really good, and he's going to benefit very much from keeping the Piccolo. His Oki is going to be solid, and he's got a nice beam to convert. So
yeah.
I think it definitely works for him.
Definitely, I can see on paper how this team has...
Look, man, if Hook Gang God can take Summit,
hey, man,
I think Cruz can take a cave.
I believe it, but I got to see it. So here we go, jumping into rocky area. Rocky field. Oh, man, you got it. Cough it out, baby.
We're going to learn how to do the Heimlich on stream here. All right, so there's the handshake, and we're going to be getting started here in a moment. So we got Cruz versus Zidian. I'm liking this new team a lot on Zidian right now. I think he's getting a lot more work.
Yeah. What did he have before? Vegeta?
It was Goku Black.
Goku Black, that's right. I knew it was a strong assist. I just couldn't remember.
Absolutely.
But Kid Buu, I mean, by himself, he's strong. With an assist behind him, he's so much stronger.
Definitely doesn't favor him as much in the neutral game, but he doesn't really need it. He already has the cell, which is really solid for covering things. And it just makes his Oki and his pressure so much better. Just look at that.
And I was going to say, yeah, right there, the cell Kid Buu shell, like cell with the assist behind him, it creates these situations where he can like stay in front, quadruple overhead, not quadruple, but like double overhead, that kind of stuff, to open up your opponent. And right now, Zidian displaying it very, very well.
Absolutely. Catching the reflect, and that is already... Oh, never mind the drop.
Big drop allowing Cruz to get out and calling that Piccolo in.
Already things are going to reset. Now, Piccolo on the full screen, he generally wants to throw out wall because that presence alone definitely gives him a little bit of an advantage here on getting in, something he kind of struggles with.
Yeah. It kind of creates like a couple of things where, one, you know, it's a super dashable, like you can go through it. So on Piccolo's end, he's looking for you to super dash. Or if you're a little bit more savvy and you're like, no, I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to stay put, it lets Piccolo take the screen from you and just like get in.
Can we just take a second to acknowledge the fact that Cruz already took the first air?
Yeah, that was big.
This was some solid work. But it looks like Zidian's going to be firing back here. He has plenty of bar to spend, and he can definitely take out this Vegito. Opts to go for the Vanish combo into level 1 and the other level 3. Level 3, take it out.
Shout, shout, let it all out.
I think that was very smart of him going for the level 3 here. I think a lot of lesser players would have definitely tried to save the ball and go for level 1.
Yeah, go for level 1.
But with Vanish, the scaling, it wouldn't have been enough.
Ooh, the happiest of birthdays right now.
Break out your pinatas and the birthday cake. That's going to be a lot of damage here.
Just shaves off just a little bit. Oh, okay, I respect that. Get the blue life off of Piccolo. Ooh, gets the 2A, 2L, clipping the feet of Piccolo, going right back in, starting off where he left off.
Alrighty. I think that's a good reflect, but it seems like Cruz has been using reflect a lot on wake up here. So if Zidian picks up on that, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
You already saw he opened him up with a delayed setup there and allowing the Kid Buu assist to open up his reflect.
Ooh, I like that pressure using the cue ball.
Cruz going in. Oh, okay. Not tight enough, and it lets Zidian slip out with the vanish, but gets vanished on it. Put right back into the corner.
That's the other thing. Wall Piccolo has really solid mix-ups. Without the assist, he does not have a lot of airtight blocks that really do a lot. However, the combo into level 1, I don't think he needed DHC there.
I think he wanted to just get Piccolo out to recover some health so that he could come back to him later on. But
very smart.
Was a little bit of overkill.
You know, sometimes you just got to remind your opponent.
Oh, man.
I don't need this bar.
The 2H classic there. That's what I call when you 2H and it's a super dash, just to make sure your opponent's paying attention. And Zidian was converting that all the way into a level 3 and making Cruz hold about 50% of his life and some damage. Oh, wow, tries to vanish and still stays in front, gets clipped by the Goku 2H.
Nice work from Cruz, telling him you can't do that twice.
Whoa, that was so good. Cruz DHCing into Piccolo and then charging the special beam cannon to get that extra damage. That was so good.
And it definitely worked if Zidian had not popped the sparking here. However, if he can draw this out, Cruz is going to be looking at a solid game 1 here. But first, he's going to have...
Oh, another big 2H from Zidian.
Now,
Get him the cold shoulder.
Now, one of Zidian's big strikes is actually catching out aerial approaches with these anti-airs. So Cruz is going to have to find some other way to get in this next round if he wants to win. He's relying heavily on those air dashes and the super dashes. He's getting caught out here. So let's see if he could tighten up just a little bit on that neutral in this game too.
Yeah, it's a bit of neutral, a bit of impatience, and then just a slight hint of conditioning is what's allowing Zidian to get these 2Hs. So what you basically want to do is get your opponent scared of like an assist to cover their jump in or something like that. And then later on, you can just kind of condition your opponent to not try to hit anything out of the air. And Cruz hasn't done that quite yet against Zidian. So Zidian is not afraid to just let him rip.
And it looks like it's definitely working here. Cruz seems to be getting a bit frustrated. He's been hitting a lot of buttons, and he's already suffering very hard for it. The DHC.
Massive damage.
And the mix-up.
Where did Vegito's health go?
Alrighty, Cruz opts to pop sparking early. He goes for the full screen super dash and the 2H.
Ooh. Okay, I like it. Just converts right into the raw super.
Alrighty, nice reflect here. He's going to have to be careful with those against the Kid Buu though. Solid pressure, especially from the mid-screen. Going to get the pickup, and that is it for Vegito.
Nice recognition from Zidian right there, realizing that vanish was a tad too high and not actually one that he had to respect.
This is an incredibly cool thing that Zidian figured out that he didn't need to do there, but he opted to anyway. If he delays the super dash after the 2H, he actually puts them on the other side.
It's the side switch. That's some good tech.
Just a little information for the kids at home. Very important.
Nice pickup from Zidian right now. Ooh. Looking pretty clean, despite a couple of drops. Ooh, gets the chop on the top of the head.
He's trying to make a hard read here. Going to suffer for it. Get a nice little damage here. And there's that 2H again. Cruz approaching from the air too often, getting caught out here. And he's going to lose Piccolo for it. That's a big loss.
Oh, not quite. Has a chance here. Ooh, but Zidian opting to go for the super dash. Maybe expecting a Dragon Rush to just get up around it, but either way it works out for him. Putting in 3 characters to 1 up against Cruz.
Nice catch here from Cruz. Going to get a good little vanish combo on the 16. Opts to go for the sliding knockdown to get some distance in the knockdown. Oh, but he's approaching from the air again, 56.
Yeah, he's just, like I said, he hasn't gotten Zidian afraid of his air approach. And Zidian is basically just seeing, I'm getting all these 2Hs. Why stop now?
Exactly.
Oh, gets the super.
Right. Oh, no. He didn't finish it, though.
Oh, DHC. Oh, no.
That's going to be a lot of damage. It's not going to kill, but it's going to be a lot of damage here.
One more hit's going to do it.
Be careful. This man was made to kill Son Goku.
Oh,
and the 2M going to seal things out. Zidian taking it 2-0 over Cruz.
The Shawing.
Oh, my God. Already some solid stuff here from Zidian. Cruz had a very good start here. He had a very good start. I think the team is fitting him a little more.
Yeah.
He's just got to be careful with those approaches in neutral.
It's, you know, a little bit more optimization, but we didn't really get a chance to see him going, except for the, you know, some of the delayed DHC stuff, like that stuff was cool. Like where he charged up special beam cannon. Like I didn't even think about that.
He definitely has a lot of really smart techniques with this team. He's just got to kind of work on tightening up on those fundamentals.
Right.
And then I think he will definitely be set. He will be a big contender here at the Cave Fairfax.
Right. And you guys are watching all of this hype DBZ action on twitch.tv/.
The Cave Fairfax.
The Cave Fairfax.
So, but if you want more hype, feel free to check out Xanadu as well on Saturday. And once again, we are here on every Tuesday, nice and late for your viewing pleasure. We got some solid games, very solid matches, some of the top players in MDBA here.
Right on.
Now, I'm a little biased, 56K, I have to say.
Yeah?
But I think that the average skill level around here might be a little bigger than over at MD. Just a little bit.
You think so?
I think just a little bit.
I don't know. MD's got some strong players.
They definitely
man.
have some strong contenders, but I don't know. I think overall, you know what I'm saying?
I'd like to see a little bit of a mix.
Get a crew battle going.
Yeah, a little bit of a crew battle.
Can we get this event set up?
It's hard to like say who's who in that, because there's a lot of crossover with people who show up to.
Well, we're not even factoring in Sova too.
Yeah,
they host their own stuff.
Definitely.
Over at Forge, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got to tune in and check out some of that content as well.
Alrighty, and Cruz is already back, coming up against Wedge here. Now, Wedge actually managing to take a game off Cutter.
Yeah, I saw that.
First set. Very solid stuff. He runs one of the most meta teams you'll ever see. Basically, one we've been seeing a lot.
My dude's rocking a 360 wire pad.
I do the same thing, man.
Respect.
That's my pad. That thing is solid.
That's how I started learning fighting games.
Good stuff.
On the D-pad of a 360.
I use the analog stick.
You're
of the
a savage.
Control.
You're an absolute.
It's because
madman.
I hate myself.
I can tell. The analog stick.
That's what I had.
Yeesh.
So it's what I used. Not for Tekken though. I don't think I could do that for Tekken.
You got to be a little bit more. If I ever watch somebody play Tekken with the analog stick,
how would you sidestep with that?
Like, I don't know.
That just sounds gross.
That just feels sick to my stomach. What are you doing?
Wedge does have an incredibly solid team here. Oh, he's actually going for something we haven't seen before here. Opting to go for the Cell Kid Boot Go Tanks. Go Tanks on the third. I love this team. I think it's really good. Still has a lot of solid pressure and restand combos. The synergy between Cell and Go Tanks is amazing.
And Cell and Kid Buu, honestly.
Exactly.
Like the Cell has a lot of options when he has an assist that locks them down in place.
This man just needs to keep Cell alive.
Yeah, basically. And you're opening up so much of your game, so much of your mix-up options once you actually get your pressure going.
Absolutely. And this team is definitely going to boil down to pressure.
Right.
Go Tanks and Cell are very, very good at building off of those kind of assists. So if he can keep Cruz on block, he's going to open him up 9 out of 10 times.
Sure.
Almost, I mean, no, I don't want to say guaranteed.
But
he can definitely extend it until
odds are
something
in
happens.
his favor. You can only you can only block for so long.
Exactly. Well, and especially with Go Tanks, if he uses Kid Buu assist, he can get another extension. But if he uses his heavy 236, he can also get another extension.
Man with, oh man, going already in Cruz with the S. And putting Wedge in the corner, blows up that reflect.
Catches him with the low, sets up the reverse beat, and that's going to be a lot of damage, 56.
Nice extension here from Cruz.
Okay.
Gonna throw him back into the corner.
Here.
Okay, Wedge vanishes out of the corner and starts his own pressure. Gets the jump M.
There's the spin cycle, and he's opting to switch out to see if he can get some more health on that Cell.
I like it. Whoa.
Catches him. This is definitely one of Kid Buu's bigger strengths. He can follow up on Reflect very easily, and just like that, he's going to be,
not quite dead. No follow-up there with Wedge. But now Wedge in the corner, going back to neutral. Wow, gets a hit in neutral. Nice reflex from Cruz. And let's see if he can get something going here. He's taking quite a bit of damage on his Vegito. Let's see if he can return the favor to Wedge's team.
And he is going to open him up, deciding, maybe it's not my turn. Going to catch him nice and easy. Uses the ball to set up for Oki, but not able to get a follow-up. And just like that, Wedge spinning his way back out of the corner, only to run right back in.
Wow, super dash to super dash. Giving Cruz a lot of mileage right there. able to get a wonky one, followed by another wonky one. And nice conversion into the level 1.
It was, I saw this tweet the other day. It was like, you know, low level super dash is great. At the same time, at the highest level, it kind of just circles back around to super dash also being great.
Being amazing.
Ooh, he is going to catch him with the super dash. Put him right in the corner. Going to catch him with the Dragon Rush. That's going to be some solid damage on this Goku here.
And Wedge building a lot of bar off of that interaction, going right for the level 3 for the mix-up. He does have a Kid Buu assist. He can start to make it a little bit spicy. Ooh, but just that was the last active frame of Dragon Rush. That was crazy.
Oh my god. And just like that.
There's no way you can tech that. He got hit and he was expecting to get comboed, and then he got grabbed.
Guess I'll die.
Shoot. Guess I'll just die then.
Alrighty, things looking a lot more even here. Wedge finally hitting his stride. Going to get some big damage on this Piccolo. Ooh,
nice
and he catches him with the low.
Ooh. Here we go. The loop. Millie Rock. Going into level 1.
DHC. Another level 1 should take it. Oh, never mind. He wanted to go for the...
he tried to command grab right there.
He wanted to go for the mix-up there.
Oh, the cross-up ball setup. Smart stuff by Wedge. Going into sparking. He's going to be able to build quite a bit of bar here. Doesn't even need the DHC.
And you got to keep in mind, while level 2 sparking is really, really good for meter and damage, it burns really fast and it's very easy to kill your opponent with that active. So he managed to get rid of him. Very smart.
Nice bait on the reflect, but no punish. And Cruz going in. Has the happy birthday. Yeah. Is he going to be able to? Oh no, wasn't able to convert off of it. He could have just gone into level 3 perhaps.
Still definitely a lot of damage though. If he can catch out this Kid Buu, he should be able to get Cell back in and things will look a lot more doable.
Keeping the pressure on. It's a little bit scrambly here. Gets hit with the Dragon Rush. Is that going to close it out? Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
Just like that. Wedge taking game 1 here. Catching him with a lot of these Dragon Rushes. I think Cruz is going to have to start teching just a little bit. And you know what? It's hard because Wedge is being smart about it.
Yeah.
He's throwing them out around random intervals. It's not just in block strings or just at the end. So he's doing a very nice job here.
That was an interesting start from Cruz right there. He uses the Goku assist and then also did the counter from Vegito. Just to like cover most of the offensive options from Wedge and also keeping him honest on the ground and not letting him get anything going.
And 56, that is a 2M combo there, just like that. Cell
Look at this damage.
already at 1/3 health. Just ridiculous. Oh my god, the vanish. Oh, he's backing up to see if he can bait the reflect.
Oh, the ball and the falling H.
Nice pressure.
Pressure.
With the low.
Nice stuff from Wedge.
Good stuff here. He is going to put him in the corner. Opts to go for the mix-up, trying to catch him the overhead. And just like that, oh, good reflex from Cruz here. Almost getting a nice pickup with the 2M.
But didn't believe in the hit, and now his back is going to the corner. Oh, no. Finds his way out. Big starter. That's going to be it.
Yeah,
Vegito.
he needed to switch out much sooner, 56.
I think he wanted to try to find another hit. He realized that he was doing, I mean, aside from, getting clipped, he was doing decently well in neutral with Vegito in terms of opening up his opponent. But Wedge is doing an excellent job right now with Kid Buu on point, using his assist and his movement to keep Cruz on the back foot.
I have to say, though, Cruz, just as I say that, he actually gets caught by a low here.
I was going to say he was blocking well.
Yeah, he was starting to catch on to Wedge using those overheads off of Blanca Ball. But, he is going to get caught by the low there. Ooh. I think he was expecting the down tech.
Pressure here from Cruz. The clash. Those are always so nice to see. No punish on the vanish.
Ooh, another
clash again.
Like that.
And Cruz is coming up.
We're real Dragon Ball today.
Yeah.
The Galactic Donuts in neutral. A lot better.
X Tatsu.
Galactic Donut seems like it's just for specials, but the amount of hit stun that has, it can be great for neutral as well. Some solid stuff.
Definitely keeps the opponent in place just like that. He was able to get the ball out from Kid Buu and make it basically real.
Nice work using the Key Blast to catch the jump out.
All right, nice movement here from Cruz to reposition himself out of the corner and find the hit on Kid Buu. If he gets this together, big drop.
That was just some classy neutral play from Cruz there. He understood the distance of his normals, and he caught Wedge slipping. He managed to get him with a 2M, no less. So that was a lot of damage on that Kid Buu. That should seal things out pretty quick.
Oh, man, this is quite the starter. Okay, opts the spark just to get the Goku kill, but drops the combo. All right, Piccolo's in. Can he make a little bit of a dent here?
Vanish overhead, going to get some big damage on this Piccolo. Unable to get the follow-up, but that's still some solid stuff because of sparking.
And might force Cruz to use sparking early here. There you go.
Just like that, he is going to get caught out. That's going to be some big damage. Put him in spin cycle, burn down that level 2 sparking.
Wedge no longer in level 2 sparking, though. Oh, the cross.
That was so smart. Not only did Wedge jump to make sure that that vanish was in the air, but he recognized the delay and he caught Cruz slipping on those buttons.
Basically trip guarding him. So that was a potential punish from Cruz right there. You can just 2H the top. Oh, nice conversion from Wedge. The retreating normal in the air, able to convert into a combo, and then this Oki. Wedge going to take it 2-0 over Cruz.
Solid work from Wedge here. And, you know, I don't know how well the Gotenks is going to work for him in the higher, higher up in the bracket, but it seemed to work all right.
He was making great use of the assist. So a lot of the time you saw Kid Buu throwing out the ball, which, his own assist, but you can do that with 236S as Kid Buu is on point. So it has a lot of, like startup. But he was using the Gotenks assist to cover the startup, lock his opponent down, and then running the mix-up, on top of that series. So very good stuff from Wedge there. Yeah. Moving on in the bracket, and we'll fight the winner of Furious Pillow versus Shaw.
All right. So we're going to be waiting. Something I have to say is, Gotenks very solid, good assist. Incredibly technical character.
Yes.
Probably one of the hardest to learn in this game, except for maybe like Beerus or Majin Buu. Kind of tricky
characters, though.
Yeah, they can be tricky, but he definitely gets a lot more off of it.
Oh, yeah.
On the other hand, he was also running Vegeta earlier, and I feel like Vegeta definitely gets the same amount of utility in neutral and some solid extensions. I don't know. That's
100%.
Just my opinion.
Yeah.
But he's making it work.
Making it work. Wanted to run the mix-up over just, the solid lockdown in neutral. So for our winners semifinals, or no, this is winners finals. It must be.
Yes.
Yeah, Cutter versus Zidian. The another Cave Classic here for Dragon Ball Fighters.
Now the Classic actually recently got shifted.
Oh yeah.
Pretty big here with Zidian actually taking a set and a Cave over Cutter.
Oh, I did see that.
It's going to be interesting to see how Cutter comes back from this loss and if he can adapt to Zidian's new team here.
And let's see if Zidian can keep up the momentum and take another one over Cutter.
He's definitely been riding a high recently, getting a lot of big wins racked up. Coming very close against Jerry, actually, in the past few Xanadu's.
Yeah. Because he wants to show off that fresh shirt.
Cutter trying to show everybody the nice Garo shirt. Very nice.
Cutter.
Picked it up. It's actually Louis Vuitton. Very nice. They're doing a new anime line.
Can't
it's
tell
in
this
season.
You'll never know. That's legit. There was I think it was Dolce & Gabbana or something. There was one of those like Louis Vuitton, like they did it was like Gucci. That's what it was.
Gucci, okay.
They did a crossover with JoJo Part 6.
That's hype. That's actually hype.
Yeah.
I love that. You know who else actually recently, it was either Skechers or Adidas, did a one-piece line of shoes.
Yes, I saw that.
It was clean.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's also a DBZ line of shoes.
I saw that, yeah.
I think it's like Adidas maybe. Possibly.
Give us free shoes. Sponsor us for shoes.
I'll rock them.
I'll wear them. I'll put my feet on the desk so you can see them on stream at all times.
Just give me a voucher, and then that'll be like the tournament winner.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you play for your size and shoe. I would enter that just for the chance.
Yeah. Speaking of sizes, Adidas, I'm a 7.5. Hit me up. Definitely. We'll talk.
Just get my name across the back too.
Dude, absolutely.
Like on the heel.
We get the Android 21 colors, nice and clean.
It's an Android 56K. I rock them. You know you want to see it.
Absolutely. Nah, I'd be Majin E-san. It's got to fit with the Twitter.
Now. Hey, I like it.
Yeah. You don't follow me on Twitter?
I do follow you on
Twitter. You got to have seen it by now.
Of course. Seen your pinned tweet with the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude, that is easily the best scene in that entire series.
Hold on a minute.
For those of you who don't know.
I get to shuffle your cards.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is quite possibly one of the biggest memes ever. And there is a scene in it where a player pulls a card that lets him shuffle his opponent's deck, and my man's literally runs across the arena to take this man's deck and shuffle it, and it is amazing.
Like magician style, like he like
bada bing!
Bada bing!
So good, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, definitely check it out.
See, I've seen it. Just that's
so good.
That's all to say. I've seen the Twitter.
They make a one-off joke about Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
really?
And then they give that character an entire arc, and it's hilarious. I love it.
That's amazing. All right, so got Cutter versus Zidian. They're playing almost the same team. But I know that Zid is playing, the orange team.
He believes in Android 16.
And he's got the 16.
All right, but yeah, I think this is probably what we're going to be seeing for a while with a lot of players until the meta kind of shifts, until we get a new patch, just because Cell and Kid Buu are too good to not play right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're insane. They're perfect in almost every, well, Cell is perfect in every regard, but Kid Buu also spectacular.
Such a good character. He's got great normals, great mix-up potential, and a solid assist if you can set it up correctly with your team.
Big damage, too. Cell gets you in 2 combos, and you've already lost a character.
Yeah.
Like, it's obscene.
So here we go, jumping into game 1. If this is, in fact, winners finals, this set will be 3 out of 5. And Cutter running this Kid Buu on point right now, finding the big 2M starter. Here we go, off to a great start.
Damage you, already taking a third of Cell's health. Trying to go for a cross-up and just overshot it a little bit here. Oh, but he is going to catch the reflect.
Baits it, but wasn't able to get anything but a jump L. Oh, vanishes the vanish. Okay, a little bit of lockdown here from Cutter, cutting off Zidian's options. Oh, and Zidian smartly up backing out of that pressure and is able to get the 16 in.
That wasn't even a guard switch. This man just got out.
Just raw tag.
He's going back, going to catch him with the super dash, but not able to get the confirm, and just like that, Zidian is back in the corner here.
Uh-oh, this is a bad spot, especially for a big boy like 16.
Oh, unless he gets the happy birthday.
Oh, no, wasn't able to convert. I think he wanted a little bit extra damage before he was able to go into sparking and potentially take out both of those characters. But now, just has to opt for the pressure.
Ooh, and there's that mix-up option. Zidian using the command grab to try and dash back. It basically works similar to Bardock's.
You go smart over their head and then try to dash back when they're locked down from the Kid Buu assist.
He just overshot it a little bit. Oh, and he is going to get out of that Dragon Rush pressure.
Whoa, and a raw attack from Zidian there. Going in and getting the conversion to take Cutter back to the corner.
Very smart catch. He dropped it. He recognized immediately that Zidian was going to switch, so he went straight into rolling crash to try and keep him in pressure. However,
Cutter now with the offense. Goes in, gets the cross up into the H, extension gear with the vanish. Doesn't have enough to end this with anything meaningful, but tries to get some pressure, drops out of the combo though.
He's setting into 2 H's. There it is.
This is good. You need to make your opponent respect your space, basically.
Alrighty, and Zidian opting to immediately DHC into the cell level 3 so he can try and maintain that Android 16 assist. I think it's a pretty smart option, but he is going to suffer for it, losing this cell to this combo here.
Bada ping. Right into
this man
the
about to
rolling
get
crash.
Joey Wheelered.
Level 1.
Oh.
Big drop, letting Cell live.
He was a little late. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you use the medium rolling crash, you actually have to wait until they hit the ground before you do the level 1 here. But if it's the light, you got to do it early.
Right.
So a lot of people can get confused on that conversion and just completely lose it.
Wow, big conversion from Zidian. And the pressure gets the, opens up Cutter. There you go.
God.
Cleans it up. A little bit of Scramble City, but
things are looking a lot more even.
Yes. Although Zidian, both of his characters in the back are looking really ragged right now.
Definitely going to fall back on his Kid Buu. He's got to make sure he doesn't take a lot of damage. And just as I say that, getting picked up by the Goku Black, and that's going to be some big damage on this Kid Buu.
Oh, okay. Meaty's nice tech. Opts to go for sparking here and get that life back. Empty vanish is able to convert. Is he able to kill, though?
Very smart stuff from Zidian. Even though it was level 3 sparking, he recognized how vital that Kid Buu was to his team right now and acted accordingly, and now he's going to reap the benefits. Cell, the only character left, no sparking, does have a lot of bar, but things not looking too hot.
Wow, but that rolling crash catching Zidian in the neutral. And Cutter with the chase down, gets the vanish on the vanish. And puts Zidian 16 into an asteroid.
Now Zidian's going to have to play very careful here, because if he loses this Kid Buu, it's going to be curtains for him. He's going to be stuck with the cell, which is one hit away from losing the entire game.
Speaking of one hit, he's going to need to find one more after this knockdown in order to take the first game. This nice pressure, just a little bit off with the jump M.
Yeah, you have to delay the jumping M just a little bit, otherwise you overshoot it.
Ooh, tries to go for a 2H, but goes right into the rolling attack. Nice stuff from Cutter, recognizing that the ball follow-ups are not real and can be 2H'd, and closes it out, evening up this game.
Absolutely. However, Zidian still has 3 bar. He has a lot more options and a lot more resources, unless he gets opened up here. Oh my god.
Steer stuff.
And the cross-up, opting to use the heavy perfect attack into vanish. Cutter taking game 1. Very brainy option for B6.
Wow, I don't know what Zidian was looking for there with the preemptive Dragon Rush, but that cost him.
Absolutely. However, he still did very well. It was a very close set. So let's see if he can shape up just a little bit and take this game 2. Going to catch him with the overhead. Unable to get the full confirm. Oh, but he is going to mix him up and get the low, and that is the spin cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Take him to the cleaners.
Ooh. No bar, just a medium.
Using the safe jump to get in the corner. However, the reflect into 2M is going to get a nice little pickup.
I think Cutter tried to go for the delayed super dash to get the corner changed, but missed the input and, drops the combo. And now Zidian on the attack, doing a decent amount of damage both to his Kid Buu and Cutter's Goku Black. Oh, just go for 2H, get baited, sir.
And right out the gate here, we're seeing them going back and forth a lot. But if you look at Zidian's team versus Cutter's team, Zidian has been switching out a lot more often. And so his health is looking a lot more nice right now than Zid's. Zid's already down a carry.
Yeah, and Cutter has been doing a very good job of managing the health on his team, and he always does, especially in these sets, these long sets. He recognizes that he wants to shuffle around and kind of mix up the opponent's perception of what is the problem on his team, because all of his characters can do so much work. We saw the Cell go in, we saw the Kid Buu go in.
But hopefully not the Goku Black going in.
No.
Just like that, he's going to lose it to level 3. He's going to take it. And he's actually going to put, Zidian's going to put himself in a much better position in neutral here. One of 16's bigger flaws is his full screen neutral. So by DHing like this, he's going to have a lot better normals to work with to put him in the corner here.
Okay, Kid Buu assist off the mark. Zidian just doing a good job of just throwing these jump S's at Cutter, but Cutter going in with the super dash and finding the hit. All right, clash in the air. Good stuff from Cutter to recognize, okay, I might not be plus in the situation. I'm not trying to lose. Ooh, gets blown up for reflecting, though.
Super solid bait there, going to catch him. And the Oki, oh, unable to catch the reflect this time. Cutter, very smart. He realized for a second there that Zidian was trying to make him scared. When he caught him with that reflect once, he knew that Zidian didn't think he was going to go for it a second time.
A nice recognition there from Cutter, seeing Zidian's block string have a gap in it, and then instead of being afraid and getting command grab, oh boy, this is going to be a massive happy birthday. And I know that Cutter's been working on this combo. Oh, drops the big 2H.
That is still a ton of damage on this Cell, who's about to come back out. Oh, that is going to be a huge, huge loss for Cutter here. Now, he does still have the level 2 sparking, but it is burning fast. He's going to have to get out soon.
Wasn't able to get the 2H on that vanish from Cutter, and now Zidian's going to hold all of this damage in the corner. Does the Z change into the level 3. Doesn't even want to waste the bar with his Cell.
This is just a testament to the amount of damage you can do with this level 3 sparking here. 16 was looking very healthy, and just like that, Zidian already has to flip him out early.
Nice reflect punish, but doesn't get a full conversion. Cutter still looking pretty comfortable right now. Ooh,
Oh my
the turnaround level 3. What you trying to pressure?
Don't touch me.
Get off me, sir.
Trying to touch me with them boots.
Put another crater on the moon.
Is this the moon?
Yeah, look where they're
I thought
at.
it was just a comet.
Oh, wait, no, that's the moon. Oh, dang, you right.
You didn't know Earth has 2 moons?
Obviously.
Duh.
This Earth does. Well, it actually has 0 moons because it's been blown up twice.
Yeah, what's going on here? Where are they getting all these?
Moon storage, capsule core.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that Earth should have been destroyed like 3 times over at this point.
Oof. Nice little sequence there from Cutter. Getting the jump in and converting to kill Kid Buu.
Just like that, we're already even again.
And actually, I think this is a slightly better situation for Zidian than it was the last time because he's got his comfortable 16.
At the
But
same,
he's getting clipped in neutral left and right. Oh,
unless
boy.
he catches him.
Oh, slam, level
the
1. Just go.
2H.
Level, ooh, okay, he tried to
Hit
get a
him where
little
it
bit of
hurts.
fancy. Ooh, man.
This man hitting him where he lives right now.
All right.
Getting with
We
those
are
nice-
1-1. That was, both tight sets or games. And Zidian putting one up on the board right now against Cutter.
Absolutely. Ooh,
Ooh.
good jump out.
That was good. He baited, or he jumped over the Dragon Rush. He didn't fall down immediately. Jumped again and was still able to convert.
Ooh, and the early Dragon Rush is going to get him a lot of damage on this. I almost said 21 Kid Buu.
Yeah, but as
He's always-
importantly, he built a full bar meter.
She's always on my mind, man.
The
Always.
21. So good.
All right, the
Underrepresented.
2M is going to give him a lot of damage here and put him in the corner.
Okay,
But
another happy birthday. Is it just a little bit too far to actually make it work?
All right, now he's going to have to try and switch out the cell here, using the guard switch, but he is going to get caught.
Blue
by that
beat, though.
8.
Could have teched out of that 2H. Just blocks. This incoming mix-up. Gets the jump M.
Ooh.
And the little fancy conversion
Nice
off of the
corner
dive
combo.
kick. I like it.
I'm surprised. I thought that was patched out, to be honest. Good stuff from Cutter.
All right, the level 3 for the hard knockdown. No assist available. Oh, goes for the sparking instead. Not able to convert.
Oh, but he is still in the corner here. He's going to have to get this Kid Buu out pretty soon because Sparking is going to run out. He's going to get some solid damage on this Kid Buu, using that Sparking to the best of his ability to try and run down Cell's health bar.
Wow, good
There's the
blocks
guard
on that interesting situation there that Cutter put him in.
Okay, nice little safe jump. He is still going to be in pressure, but he has an opportunity to get out. Caught by the double overhead.
Yep, and that was the same mix-up that Zidian was trying to run earlier, but he was just a little bit too far off by overshooting Cell's hurt box.
Now, he doesn't have enough bar to kill here, but he is going to get him with some nice Oki. Ooh,
Yeah,
and
the
the overhead
late
into Dragon Rush is
Dragon
going to get rid of this Cell here. Cutter's team looking very healthy. He's got a solid lead. However, Zidian still has that 5 bar. He's been building it up a lot from all those blocks. Hasn't been able to really burn much. So let's see if he can use it. Caught by the cross-up.
Like I said, with that Kid Buu assist, man, you can't block forever. And Cutter demonstrating that right now by opening up Zidian like back to back to back.
These 2 H's, and that's
just
already it for Cell. Zidian gonna make things look much more even than they were before. The
get
level
him out.
1. Goodbye, sir.
Cutter still has Sparking available. I think we're going to see him use it as the level 2 version.
Agreed.
If he can get a hit here on 16, knowing that that is the bigger problem on Zidian's team. Speaking of hits,
Oh
that
my
was a
God.
clean shoulder to the mouth.
Super solid assist bait from Zidian. He's going to go for the level 3 here to get massive damage and the hard knockdown. Goes for the overhead, and this is the pressure we were talking about.
Nice
56.
blocks from Cutter. Vanishes out, gets the corner positioning. Vanishes again, tries to run a mix-up. All right. Cutter going in right now.
Gonna wait. Nice vanish. Countered the vanish.
Ooh, boy, he caught him on the way down. Nice stuff. Has a level 1 just for the mix. Okay.
He does opt to save the bar, and Zidian is going to get the guard switch, recovers it. And the 2H, he's catching him all the time with these
Don't
anti-airs
jump
here.
at me. Yep, there you go.
This is a no-fly zone, my dude. Oh my
Cutter
god.
opting to go for the level 2 Sparking here. Run the mix-up, gets the access to empty vanish, and then when he does get a hit, either able to kill or build a massive amount of bar, and we're going to see both right here.
Is going to get a lot.
That's
with
3
this
bars he
Sparking.
built.
Oh my God, he's gonna use it to the best of his ability here. Goodbye, Kid Buu. I'm sorry, brother.
That was 3 bars in one combo.
Things looking really good for Cutter here. Still got Sparking. Is gonna run down soon, and he gets caught by the 2H here.
Nice.
Zidian doing an excellent job of catching these anti-airs and these aerials and these vanishes. Excuse me. Goes for the level 3 here. Gonna catch him with the cross-up mix-up. Very smart.
Yeah, that's onion layer level 3.
Ooh, but he is going to get caught by this cross-up here. And he's going... I don't think he's going to die here from this level 3, but it's going to be close.
It's going to be really, really close, and he's going to have to hold, like, the EX.
Wait.
No, he's not.
Wait.
Oh!
Wait.
I lied.
Oh, my God.
Peace.
Why is Goku Black busted?
Peace.
The scaling on that level 3 is amazing. Excellent work from Cutter here, taking game 3. Things looking good for him right now.
That was still pretty close, though. That was like, for Zidian, that was just like a couple of hits away from putting it back in his favor. He just kind of got opened up right there.
Absolutely.
But Cutter doing a good job of just staying patient when he's in these really tight situations. Already off to a great start with that Dragon Rush, but as I say that, drop the combo. My bad. Commentator's curse.
That's the way it goes sometimes. All right, nice. Using the Vanish to try and get out of pressure here. And he is going to get the pickup on Zidian's Cell. Put him deep in the corner. Goes for the sliding knockdown here. What's your mix-up?
Just goes up, 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 up.
And
Nice.
The double overhead is going to take out Zidian's Cell.
Yeah, he's got the bar to do it. Oh, DHC.
Look at all the bar this man just built.
I'm
4
saying.
bars.
He got one off the Dragon Rush and then another one off of his 2 sequences.
Yeah, man.
And Cutter is looking very comfortable right now.
Unless he gets to a Zidian catching him.
Right into the gut. Just stop jumping at me, bro.
Yeah, man. He keeps approaching with these air dashes, and Zidian is doing a really good job of catching him here.
Zidian getting a lot of mileage off of that in his last set.
Absolutely.
And he's definitely getting one now. Okay, a little bit too scrambly on the 2Hs now. Just kind of throwing them out willy-nilly and Cutter baiting it. And able to get this conversion into the level 3.
That's not good. I think Zidian's feeling a little bit desperate here. He's already lost a character, so he's trying to find some small opening to get back at Cutter. But what he needs to do is just kind of relax, play his game, and see if he can find something without 2H maybe.
Yeah, but the jump H from Cutter is going to find the top of Zidian's head and put him up. 3-to-1 characters. Wow.
Oh my God. The call outs. Zidian catching him with the raw level 3 here.
Okay. Gonna have to bait this switch here. Ooh, and baits the rook flag.
So solid.
Zidian finding a little bit of momentum with that turnaround level 3. But he's still got a tough hill to climb. Ooh.
Oh, and he is going to get caught by the low here. He's going to have to block Starkin soon. Okay, Cutter's going to go for the... Oh, he's going to wait.
Wow.
Ooh, smart. So,
said return the favor.
Now what he was doing there was he was trying to bait out the Sparking early. He thought he was going to try and pop it,
right?
And he caught him before he could. And this level 3 is going to lead to another big mix-up. He's going to have to pop Sparking here.
Once.
Oh,
yep, okay. Very smart. Stops the empty spark, or empty vanish. Oh, Zidian tries to hit and punish Goku Black, but keeping it safe with that Kid Buu assist.
Very, very smart.
Right to another level 3. And that's the last of the bar for Cutter right now. But this is a very, very dangerous situation for Zidian.
Absolutely. The Sparking is definitely run down, and it's looking like this is going to be it.
Yeah.
The level 1.
Hit him with the level 1.
Finish things up. Cutter taking it 3-2, 3-1?
3-1.
3-1 over Zidian. Alrighty, and we will be seeing Zidian in the losers semifinals.
I believe this is losers finals.
Oh, losers final.
Yeah, him versus Wedge.
Ooh, this will be a good one. Wedge doing a
Wedge.
Very good job
Wedge
here.
this way here into top 3.
Wedge waging war on the cave.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Good stuff. Alrighty, with his 360 pad in tow. Respect.
Yeah, man. Mad
good
respect.
Stuff. I might have to borrow that converter for some friendlies later. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I got one.
Do you?
Like an extra one. Yeah.
Yo, could I buy it from you?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play this game for weeks, but I haven't been able to.
You might need to update the firmware.
I can do that.
Yeah.
That's no big.
That's all you.
Awesome. Yeah, how much you want for it? We'll talk later.
Yeah,
we'll talk.
I got you. You got the homie hookup, though.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. But for now, actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
So
right,
this is
we got some
losers
time, yeah.
semis right before? Okay.
It's going to be losers semis next,
You
yes.
know how their match is? They just start? So we are going to take a slight break prior to this match between Wedge and Furious Pillow. But bear with us, and thank you guys for tuning in. All right. Well, we are back,
Thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I am Isan, son of Isan,
and I'm 56K Moda.
and we are getting right into our loser semi of this bracket here at the Cave Gaming. We're looking to have Wedge versus Furious Pillow. Wedge, he doesn't come here very often. I've seen him once or twice. And Furious Pillow, definitely a regular around
Yeah,
here.
definitely a veteran of the Cave here, well, especially for DBZ. He's been here since the beginning. And placing pretty consistently.
Absolutely.
In these top 3, top 4 situations, you know. He definitely got second at least, well, I mean, I know at least once.
That was second at Xanadu, I think.
No. He ran all the way back through losers bracket here and
Yeah.
played Cutter.
Yeah, no, I've seen
in
that.
grand finals. But I'm trying to remember if that was more than just that one occasion.
I mean, he's pretty consistently getting like top 4, top 3 at least. Alrighty, so it's looking like Cell, Kid Buu, and he's opting to stay with the Goat Tanks. Wedge been using that a little bit in losers versus the trademarked Tien Nappa 16 from Furious Pillow.
All 3 of those guys synergize really well, and I think Wedge, recognizing that running the mix-up game this deep in the bracket is a lot stronger than just running the lockdown game.
However, by not really being a regular around here, I think Wedge might be at a slight disadvantage. Furious Pillow has an incredibly unorthodox team, and if he can catch him with the jank, it's all over.
It could be all over, but I think that works both ways. Furious Pillow not hit to the tendencies of Wedge and allowing Wedge to, start this game right here.
He is definitely starting it, already catching the Tien with the third mix-up and getting rid of Furious Pillow's first character here.
Yeah, level 1 to level 1.
Yeah. Wedge doing just an excellent job of opening up his opponent very early on. And he's definitely, Furious Pillow is definitely going to suffer in the neutral without that goat on range.
Wow, jumps right over that command grab from Wedge and gets the nice little S extension here, calling the EX Cyberman.
Alrighty, and just like that, there's Cyberman, you gotta watch out.
You cannot just pressure me on block. I got my homie in the back.
You can't ignore this man. He's
Ready
got
to
acid.
roll. Spitting hot fire, that's Cyberman.
Speaking of this, all right, now, what you'll see Furious Pillow do a lot is he can actually hold the Cyberman. If he holds the button down, the Cyberman stays in the ground.
Yep, gets delayed, so even if he's getting
Exactly.
hit. Nice 2H covering that vanish option.
Just like that, there's the Cyberman. He's already setting up here. Wedge is going to have to stay very careful in the defense.
Trying to find a way out early.
Oh!
Wow, the Cyberman catching the guard cancel with the spit, and that's a big starter there for Furious Pillow.
Not only that, managing to switch out the Go Tanks here. He's already very, very low, and he's going to use this Vanish here to make him block that Cyberman.
Yeah.
Look at that
Backing him
pickup.
in. You're absolutely correct. We're seeing right now Wedge not able to handle the Cyberman pressure right now, and Pillow making it work for him.
This is just some incredibly solid positioning from Furious,
Yeah.
too. He's using those vanishes and those things to make sure that the Cyberman is always in the optimal position
Exactly.
to extend his block strength and to catch him off guard.
Just sandwiching Wedge so effectively right now. Okay, there you go. Another Dragon Rush from Wedge. Making that work, noticing that Pillow is not teching.
Oh, no, and that is going to be some big damage and a corner combo here. He's going to have to get ready for this mix-up. All right, opting to wait. Interesting. You got something on your shoes there, boy. Oh, no, and the low is going to finish things up.
That is definitely the
Oh, no.
workhorse of Pillow's team But 16 still very strong. Got a couple of things in the pipeline there to make this comeback happen.
Not only that, he definitely retained the level 3 sparking, and he is a very healthy 16 at that. So this could still very much work out for him. Gets the pickup on the super dash, and it's looking like he's going for some nice sparking combos.
Goes right into the sparking, trying to get a little bit extra damage here.
Oh my God.
The delay, doesn't believe in the hit though.
That's
Yo, where
a
is
shame,
believe in 16? Because he definitely would have converted that.
He is going to get caught out by Wedge's low here, and that's going to put him in the corner. Wedge has the level 3. I think he's going to try and... Oh, wait.
Nice delay tech there from Furious Pillow. Noticing that Wedge is just going to run the mix-up. Nice vanish to get out of the corner. 2H, but it's empty.
Oh, my God. Very solid stuff. Yeah, if Wedge hadn't held that vanish, he would have gotten caught out immediately there.
And is able to do a little bit of a turnaround, level 3, just to burn off the time. Didn't actually do too much damage to Pillow, but maybe mentally did a little bit more.
All right, Pillow going to get caught out by another low here, and the overhead is going to seal things out. Game 1 definitely going to be going to Wedge.
Right into the level 3.
The world-ending attack. Goodbye.
Pa-pow, pa-pow.
Goodbye, Earth. It's been fun. We had a good run.
It's been real.
We had a good run, but it was our time. Alrighty, so Wedge already doing a lot of work here on Furious Pillow, taking out his TN incredibly early and managing to survive the onslaught that is his Nappa. Let's see if he can seal things out pretty quick here. Going for the Dragon Rush.
Again, running that mix-up with the Kid Buu, you know, sees Pillow able to block out like the incoming mix-up, but then he's like, oh, okay, I got one more layer. I got one last thing for you, and that's the Dragon Rush. But Pillow, this is exactly what I was going to say he needs to address. Maybe his TN wasn't doing such a good job on point at the beginning, and so he needs to get a little bit more utility out of him as an assist and getting this Nappa in right now.
Absolutely. Looks like that. He still has the Cyberman in the ground. So, Wedge is going to have to look out for those extensions. Solid work from Furious Pillow. Going to use the Dodon Ray to get the extension and plant another. Oh, yep, plant another Cyberman.
A little bit late, but I think he
tad.
might have held that one down, so Cyberman is going to still be active on the other side of the screen.
Yep. Wedge is definitely going to have to try and push him as far away. Oh!
Yeah, you can see the spit
The
just
homie was
clipping
on
the
his
Kid
way.
Buu assist there.
There he is. It's the goons. You can't mess with the goons. Ooh, nice reflect.
Wow, Wedge is just laying it all on Pillow right now. Oh, tries to do a sparking combo, but drops it.
Gotta be careful of those grabs. The range is not nearly as good as you would think. Pillow is doing a much better job of keeping this team healthy this time around, though, and it's definitely working out for him. You can already see the massive amount of damage on Wedge's cell, and that is going to lead to big dividends in the long run. TN getting a big pickup on this Kid Buu. Opts to go for the DHC level 3. That's going to be it for this character?
No, not quite. Doesn't want to spend the extra bar. Doesn't want to, like you said, he's managing the health really well. Okay, nice vanish from Pillow. Repositioning himself. Forcing Wedge to tag out.
Ooh.
And a big 2H call out there.
Good catch.
Gonna have to spend the bar here to make sure that Cell is off the screen, but drops the combo.
Oh my God.
Giving Wedge the opportunity to find a hit and then safely get the Cell out. Oh, look at all of this pressure. Cracking the TN wide open. And then tagging out into Kid Buu.
Oh boy. So you thought I died. Well, too bad. I'm back.
That's a pretty good Cell.
Thank you. I actually, when I was learning impressions, I took a lot of that from DBZ Bridge.
Yeah, I was going to say. Just interned at Team 4-Star.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Boy, that was a tough mix-up. Nice stuff by Wedge there, feinting the overhead and going right into the low.
Oh, I like that restand with Galactic Donuts, but he isn't going to get anything off of it except for this nice little vanish combo.
Pillow just has to do some slight work here on this Kid Buu and the Cell. And he's got a pretty healthy team to do something with it.
He'll definitely be golden.
But Wedge not giving him any opportunity, no air to breathe, laying all this pressure down, trying to bait everything from Furious Pillow right now. Big jump. And that's actually probably the most optimal way he could have killed Wedge there, because he built a bar and a half with the Dragon Rush. So good stuff from Pillow right there.
Yeah, solid stuff. He's definitely in a much better standing than he was. But keep in mind, like we said earlier, without that Dodon Ray, he's going to have to be very careful trying to get in with this Nappa. So let's see if he can hold out on this pressure. And just like that, the cross-up into Dragon Rush is going to seal out the character. Oh! He would have missed if he had the DHC.
If he did a DHC, yeah. That's nice recognition from Wedge. Do you want to permanently delete 16?
Yes, we want to delete this character.
Ooh!
Get him out of here. No jump outs here. Oh my god.
Nice
and he has the
grab.
bar, goes to the level 3 here,
Yep.
get a lot of damage on this Gotenks.
Say, Pillow's got a lot of options here. You can go low, go overhead, stay in front, go behind. What's he going to run?
Ooh.
Lifts the overhead.
Words. Jesus.
Wow, the super dash is going to connect there.
God.
Is he going to be able to run it all the way down to the line?
No, but he is going to put him very close here. Use that level 1. If that man had just 5H.
Yeah, I was going to say that would have been the smart
And
stuff.
speaking
And
of
there you go,
5H.
5H, yo.
Sometimes you just
He
got to
heard
do
you.
it. Yeah, this man keeps his ears open. That's the next level strat. We don't need headphones.
Wow, and another raw super dash, but drops the combo, giving Wedge another chance at life here. No bar to make anything big happen, but does open him up
I think
now.
that's going to be... Oh,
Not
nope.
quite.
Combo
Oh, but
here.
then the final Dragon Rush going to seal it. Wedge going 2-0 over Furious Pillow.
Excellent work from Wedge here. The team definitely worked out for him. You know, to his credit, I was saying that the Gotenks might not work, but he had it figured out. There was some solid stuff. So let's see how he can handle Zidian in the losers finals. It's going to be a very good match.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now, you know, I love my boy Zidian. I root for him every cave, every Xanadu. He is my friend. But this man plays 360 pad, analog stick.
Analog stick, but he's not running 21, so how do you
That's
feel
true.
about that?
You know, that's 2 out of 3. You're absolutely right.
He would have put it over the edge.
He's almost there. Someday, I believe. They'll nerf Kid Buu and he'll make the switch. Good stuff.
Nice.
That was just such a solid, just like you said there, such a solid choice with this Nappa, though.
Yeah.
Using that Dragon Rush to build the extra bar and close out the character. You know, with Smash 5 around the corner, I'm trying my absolute hardest to not say close out the stock.
Hey.
And it's kind of killing me.
As long as you don't call recovery lag, we'll be all right.
I do say friendlies, though.
That's okay.
I'm not going to call it casuals.
That's fine. They're literally the same thing.
Exactly. Glad someone finally realized.
They're the same.
Good.
It's just a friendly match. No money on the line.
We're all buds here.
Yeah.
We're going to call them buddies.
Yeah, all right. You want to run a first to 5 buddy match? Okay, we are back.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry for the short break, but once again, we are coming at you live from the Cave Gaming with some hot Dragon Ball action, nice and spicy. We got losers finals, Wedge versus Zidian. The match we've all been looking forward to, I think. I'm excited to see how these two match up, to be honest.
For sure. I mean, it's every week you're just like, oh, I want to see this loser. I actually look forward to the losers finals matches.
I agree.
Almost a little bit more than the grand final.
Yeah. I think that winners are usually, they usually go the same way, or relatively close. You know, Zidian and Cutter have a close set. One of them comes out on top. Everything else just kind of falls into place.
And the losers match is always like kind of up in the air.
Exactly.
So,
people will bring in new tech. They'll bring in new characters.
Right.
Anything to get that W. Some
Right.
nice stuff.
So let's see.
But not Zamasu, unfortunately.
He's
This man looking
still
lonely.
in the lab. So,
Alrighty.
we're going to jump into the game now.
There's
Give
the
that
first
little
ball.
nice respect.
Of course. Not too much, though. They're still going to win.
Yeah, I know.
It's back to...
It's a little weird when you shake your opponent's hand and you say, like, good luck. So you can't wish them luck.
The real strat. You're looking at the screen. You don't even look them in the eye.
exactly.
You just, good luck.
Good luck, me.
What's your ban?
All right, so this Team Wedge has been running with the Cell, Kid Buu, Gotenks, and then, you know, you've seen
Almost
the
the same
Zidian
team.
So let's see if Zidian can do a good job of blocking these mix-ups. You saw against Pillow what Wedge would do is he'd get the knockdown, then go into the Kid Buu assist. With Cell on point, he'd go for the cross-up and then end it with a grab. So let's see if Zidian is paying attention or if he can react in kind this game.
Alrighty. And right off the bat here, we're seeing Wedge using that Gotenks assist to try and create just a little more hit stun so he can get closer to Zidian and try and open him up. He is, however, going to get caught out and lose a lot of health.
A big old 2H to the gut.
The oof.
Oh, and another one.
Oh, my God.
hunting that kid around the screen.
I think he lost some teeth there, and he's going to lose a cell here.
Well, it's okay. It's baby teeth.
They'll grow back. We're good. Oh my gosh, things not looking good for Wedge here. He's going to have to play very careful to see if he can get the cell back out.
Okay, here we go, the mix-up.
Nice pressure here.
And then the grab, but wasn't grounded. But Zidian not budging, so that might have been some information for Wedge.
Okay. He is going to get opened up.
Zidian running the exact same mix-up. He's like, yo, we're going low.
We're going to be seeing that a lot tonight, I think.
Yeah. Jumps over the candy beam, wasn't able to get a punish, but caught Wedge hitting a button and gets the counter conversion going all the way to the corner. Ow.
Things are looking really good for Zidian right now. Already got him back in the corner. Going to catch him with the low mix-up into the spin cycle. And he might not, he has a lot of bar here.
He does, but not quite enough to kill.
Yeah, I don't think so. If he uses this, maybe.
I could be mistaken. Did he get the 2 level 1 2?
Oh, no, he was trying to go for a mix-up. I think if he had just DHC'd, it could have worked, though. But,
conversion from Wedge, getting the Kid Buu out, trying to drink a little bit of Gatorade. No, recover on the bench.
All right, he's going to use the Oki setup here. Going to catch Zidian with the Ghost and the 2H. This is going to be a lot of damage on this 16. And he's going to go for the Galactic Donuts. It's not going to kill, but it's definitely going to put Zidian in a situation where he's going to have to guess the mix-up. Oh, I take it back. You know,
He did.
sometimes I just underestimate Gotenks skill.
Yeah.
Because it's not good, but it's good enough.
Yeah, it's a level 3.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, the 2N clashing with the spinning attack. And then Wedge able to convert off of that situation. Doing a decent amount of damage here to Kid Buu. And he's got a couple of bars on deck. Tries to get the 2H again. Wow!
Very smart bait here.
Whipping that hair back and forth.
He's noticed that Wedge likes to try and cover those aerials on Wake Up with the 2H. So he just went for a safe jump and immediately punished him right after.
7 bars.
7 rings in hand.
Let's go. Level 1, level 3.
And that is it for Gotenks, all up to the Kid Buu now. He does, however, have the level 3 sparking. He's going to have to pop it soon, though, because one more confirm, and Zidian is going to be taking game 1
If Zidian
of
can get a
Losers
hit
Final.
here, it would be much better for him. Because then he can get to be in the position where he has the ability to bait the sparking.
Ooh.
Didn't believe in the hit.
Almost had it, but he is going to get caught by this 2M, and that's going to be a lot of damage, and possibly a level 3 for Wedge.
Not quite dead yet,
Big stuff.
but he does have to hold his mix-up.
Not quite dead yet. The
Ooh,
Mega Low
tries
Box.
to bait him with the back-up command grab.
If he had gone for 2M, it definitely would have worked. He's almost there. Oh!
Is that going to do it?
No, but it is going to come close. He's going to have to bait out Sparking. He's going to... Oh, and he is going to
nice
catch him with a
patience
2M.
from Wedge.
No, that was Zidian. Oh, okay.
Right, finds the M confirmed there. Going to the other.
He's got to pop Sparking. Oh, wait. What am I saying?
He's popped.
He's already popped.
He's shining right now.
Look,
nice
man, it's
blocks
late.
from Zidian. Ends it with Candy Beam. Oh, doesn't try to 2H, and that's going to cost Sid here.
Things looking a lot more even here, and it's looking like it's going to be Cell versus Kid Buu. Next hit wins, ladies and gentlemen.
Wedge definitely has the ability to close this out in one hit.
Oh, he is going to catch him with the, I don't even know what that's
Nice. Punish.
called. Good stuff on the 2H from Zidian.
Bouncing ball.
What is the, what is the 236 called?
I got
That's why I've been calling it Blanco Ball.
Yeah. the bouncy ball.
Alrighty, setting things back up here. Zidian already gonna open up this cell here for a lot of damage and corner carry. Put him deep in here, going for the rolling crash to get the knockdown. Oh, and he's gonna catch him with the overhead. He's not gonna be able to follow up. And gonna get him with the super dash here. Wedge gonna have to find some way out of the corner. Opts to vanish, and he gets him with the Dragon Rush here.
Nice stuff.
Very smart
Wedge.
reversal from Wedge. Already back at it, things resetting to neutral.
Ooh, face full of command. Man, twice.
Oh,
Yep. Nice stuff from Zidian, getting the snap back, getting Wedge's cell back in, losing all that blue health. We're going to the corner. Hold this mix up.
Ooh,
Vanish
good
from
vanish.
Wedge.
Alrighty, and he is going to catch him with a rolling crash here. Get a nice little vanish combo. Doesn't have a lot of bar to convert, but he is going to put him in a very bad position unless he vanishes. And just like that, he's going to get caught by the overhead, and that is it for Cell.
Nice stuff from Zidian there, laying on that pressure and able to position himself outside of the corner.
Very nice bait there from Zidian, going for the jump, catching out that 2H, and catching him with the rolling crash.
Okay, Wedge here with the corner position, but doesn't get the hit boot follow-up.
He is, however, going to get him with a low mix-up off of Blanca Ball, and that's going to be a lot of damage.
Oh, and the jump L. Nice stuff from Zidian with the falling normal to convert all the way to the corner.
He's
doesn't
saving.
have to spend this bar. This is something that I've seen Zidian do before. He sits on 6 bars. You gotta get some of this damage, man.
Absolutely.
You're gonna build the bar back. It's so free.
Especially since if he holds on to it for too long, there's still a very heavy chance that Wedge could come back here. He's going to have to be very careful.
Wedge
and
coming in hot.
definitely spend if it'll kill a character. Oh, okay.
Nice 2H from Zidian. You gotta respect him, man. He's been doing it.
And the level 1 DHC is going to take
Right
out
on.
the Kid Buu. Nice work from Zidian here, and it's all up to Gotenks. He does, however, still have Sparking, but with his damage outtake as an anchor, things aren't looking too
Not
good.
too clean. It's gonna be like, 9 or 10 mix-ups.
All right, now he's going to use the jump and the Blanca Ball to keep him in pressure.
Gets the meaty, but doesn't believe in the hit. It's all good, though. Super dash going across the screen. Zidian finds himself in the corner, though. Wedge with the pressure.
There's a ball. Oh, okay. He's going back and forth. And there is the
big
Zidian 2H.
He is ready.
All right, he's going to catch him with Super Dash here. Alrighty, he's opting to extend, and he should be going for the
Builds
level
the
3.
extra bar there. Oh, not quite for 4, but enough to DHC across his team.
I think he's just trying to get rid of some blue health here and get some nice Oki here for this Kid Buu.
Oh, wow. Wakes up swinging. And Wedge does have access to a level 3 here. Is he going to spend it?
Nope, I think he's going for Oki first.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. Alrighty. He's going to have to be careful here.
Nice reflex. That was, as far as getting hit there for Zidian, that was bad. But the initial part was okay.
Solid stuff here. Alrighty, Gotenks looking very worse for wear against this Cell and 16, but he is going to open up 16 and get a lot of damage. He has 5 bar dispense. He's going to opt to go for the level 3, the Super Volleyball.
Right off the spin. Bump, set, a spike.
Now, this won't do too much damage, but it is going to put him right where he wants him.
That was an interesting little frame kill right there. Falling down with the jump S.
He's in a lot of danger here.
That's a punish, but Zid not all the way on it. Might be kicking himself for that. But still has a lot of pressure available to him. Tries to go for something fancy there. Wedge blocking it out.
Yeah. Now, what he did there was he went for the Sparking Vanish into...
My goodness. Wedge.
He went for the overhead into the Sparking Vanish, but Gotenks is a small body.
Yeah.
So it didn't
whiff.
get the confirm.
Wedge just playing full screen right now. Nice blocks. Still more blocks and gets hit with the delayed H.
I
But
think
you know what? That's got to put Zidian on alert. You cannot play with your food. You got to spend that bar.
I think he was trying to jump back and make some space there, ended up getting caught by the 5H here. Zidian with a sizable lead against Wedge here. I believe that is 2-0. Alrighty, just like that, he's already going to get a pickup and put this Cell in the corner 56.
Yeah, so Zidian is just going to run through his normal pressure screens. Got the 16 going up again. Wedge with the nice blocks and finds his way out. Good stuff by him.
Yep, and he is going to put him right back where he wants him. Nice little,
Tries to go for the Mozart.
Very cheeky, trying to grab him with a command grab. Zidian getting a nice reaction and putting him in the spin cycle here for massive amounts of damage. And it looks like Zid's going to have to switch out soon.
Yeah, but a big call out by Wedge. Nice block and a punish on that guard cancel. Bringing back in Cell, turning off all of that blue light.
Oh my God, this man.
Yo, where were you supposed to block that? Because he was definitely just underneath him.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the full conversion there, but that look how deep that jump H hit.
Oh my God.
He was all the way above Cell, and he was crouched.
Either way, Wedge is looking a lot more nice than these past 2 games, getting a lot more pickups here, already getting rid of Zidian's Cell. However, he is getting opened up by this 16, and there's that pressure. Now, the cool thing about that setup there is since Kid Buu's assist lasts so long, he can go for 2 cross-ups right off the bat. Yeah, you saw him doing it.
All right, Wedge with a nice little conversion here. He's looking a lot cleaner, and like I said, that last set, either gave him some momentum or maybe took some of the wind out of Zidian's sails right now, because Wedge is looking very clean and in control of this match.
Absolutely going to catch him with a 2M here.
Try to preempt with a 2H, Zidian did, and going to have to hold a lot of damage. He'll bring back into 16 points. Not quite.
And Wedge definitely looking like a new man here, using those long normals to put 16 in block pressure. Baits out the reflect, and that is going to be it for Android 16.
Oh, lies. He's still alive. Activating sparking, but gets clipped.
That's the commentator's curse right there.
Probably the worst situations they could have right now, because he's sitting on level 2 sparking instead of level 3, so it's going to burn up a lot quicker.
Absolutely. The level 2 has a lot of utility when you have that assist, but without it, you're just burning much quicker.
And all Wedge needs to do is keep him in some block stream. He doesn't even need to look to open him up. I mean, obviously he will try, like he does here with the 2M starter. Yeah, level 3, and yeah, say goodbye to your sparking, homie.
Oh my gosh. One mix-up away from getting knocked out.
Yo, both of the assists? Wow, the candy beam!
And this man is getting eaten. Oh
that
my
was
God.
mad disrespectful, for real.
Now, he had to spit him out. He didn't taste good, but he did get the finish.
Brussels sprouts. I hate them.
Alrighty. And Wedge making the proper adjustments, I think, to catch up to Zidian. 2-1 Zidian right now, however.
I honestly think all he did there, Wedge, was just keep the momentum going from last game. Recognize that, you know, Zid also has to hold pressure just like he does in this game. They're playing the same game.
Absolutely. Speaking of momentum, Wedge going to open him up with the overhead, and just like that, his cell is very, very low.
Guard cancel
right at the right time. Watch your toes.
Wedge has taken like just the guard cancel hit on his cell right now. So he's looking very clean and very comfortable. All of his meaties on point. Yo, clips the toes of Zidian. Started off with the 2M. Okay, uses the meter.
Just like that. Zidian's going to have to find some way to switch here. Trying to keep him in pressure.
Tries to scoop. Nice call out by Wedge with the super dash.
Now, 16 players have to be very careful. That command grab is incredibly reactable. If you use it too much, you're going to get caught by basically whatever your opponent wants. And Wedge, catching on to that, immediately gets rid of the character.
He's playing very confident right now, and Zidian is trying to find any way in, but it's leaving him very open. Ooh. Yo, uses the command grab.
The mix-up
right into level
DHC
1.
Is going to get rid of Zidian's cell.
DHC through all the way. Everybody on this team real quick.
Wedge looking like a new man here with Zidian down to 1 character. He might be able to tie this up.
Oh, nice big 2H startup.
Very solid stuff here. All right, he's going to use the overhead to keep him in and catch him with the 2M. That's going to be some big damage on this Gotenks here. However, he doesn't have another character to keep him in block.
It doesn't look like he needs it too much. But Wedge now on the attack. Nice blocks. Oh!
Very solid catch from Zidian.
Just
recognizing.
Go for the level 1. Yeah, get him out.
When what's more was more impressive is he managed to read that high-low mix-up perfectly.
That was very good stuff blocking from Zidian.
Alrighty. He's going to have to keep his D up. Gets caught.
There you go.
By
That's what I was talking
rush.
about. That's the same mix-up we saw Wedge run against Furious Pillow, but I guess he hasn't done it yet in this set. Nice! Big 2H.
There's those 2Hs. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, Zidian still has sparking and quite a lot of bar. Wedge down to 2 characters, but he's going to have to burn that sparking soon. Gets picked up. There it is.
Ooh, able to get the conversion.
Ooh. Not the follow-up, though. But he is going to get that big, juicy 2M. And that is it for Cell. Things looking a lot more even.
Tip boo to boo. Now, how many Dragon Balls you got?
I haven't been keeping track. I don't think I've ever kept track.
I just wanted to see for this time. This one time only.
Please.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh.
And Sparking is running out on Zidian's end.
Opts to go for the level 3
yes,
to get the
right
knockdown.
to the level 3.
Alrighty, and Zidian is going to be 1 mix-up away here.
Nice blocks. Pushes him out of the corner, but Wedge is still sitting on a life lead and just needs to chip away. Ooh. Nice conversion off of the jump S. And Wedge putting a second one on the board, tying it up 2-2.
Get that little fist pump. He's realized that he's no longer in the red here. Things are definitely looking good, and he is 1 win away from facing Cutter in grands here with this new team.
Right
Solid stuff from Wedge. Zidian's going to have to sharp up. He almost made that comeback.
He definitely did.
Definitely close. The resource, I think, was burned just a little too quickly. That level 3 sparking put him at a big disadvantage. But,
and I think this is a good move here from Zidian, going to character select, recognizing that he did start to bring back momentum. You know, momentum is one of those like intangibles that you hear about. It's hard to quantify how much it affects the game, but you can definitely see it affecting the game.
Absolutely.
So maybe Zidian can take a little bit of the good of that last match, and that was his Kid Boo's ability to make that comeback and bring it into this next game and close
I'm sorry,
it out.
what Kid Boo?
Yeah,
What Kid Boo? What are you talking about?
You know, it's pink. Same thing.
You know, you're right. You're right. Now, Zidian, I actually like this pick here because I feel like Wedge was definitely catching on to a lot of Zidian's options, a lot of his mix-ups. So this Goku Black is going to give him some fresh perspective here, see if he can pull out a couple of different tricks. I don't know how I feel about putting him on point, though, because if he loses this character early, all of that mystery, all of that surprise is gone.
Right, and, you know, Wedge is trying to do his best right now to open up Goku Black and is doing a great job. Going to spend some bar here.
There's the DFC. Going to use the level 1 to put him in a mix-up here.
Yeah, that is a plus knockdown for Kid Boo.
And the gamble for Zidian looks like it might not have paid off here, 56.
Yeah, we're going to have to see if Zidian can make this comeback. Wow, the trade. Nice block there from Wedge, allowing the Gotenks assist to help him out.
Oh my god, the two H's.
All right, putting Wedge in block, opening him up with the jump L.
Oh,
big.
There's the anti-air.
Nice reaction. The side switch, drops out of the command grab.
Oh,
and another big shoulder.
This man with the read's going to get the nice switch out on Kid Boo.
Yep.
All that blue health is gone.
Oh, big call out, but just off the mark. Wedge is able to get out of that situation relatively unscathed and get the corner positioning. But Zidian with the vanish.
Going to catch him with the low there, and that is going to be it for Kid Boo. Things looking a lot better for Zidian than they were.
Yeah.
Everything is even now, and he even has the bar advantage right now.
Nice pressure here from Wedge. Gets the cross up and the conversion. That's a big boy. Those buttons are going to hit.
Such a hard block string to cover for.
Okay, get off me. Activates level 2 spark. Zidian going in. He's got no assist ready yet, but he does have the empty vanish. This Gotenks assist in neutral has really just been working out for Wedge.
Absolutely. If he blocks it, he still gets a follow-up. If he hits it, he gets a free follow-up.
Right. Okay, I respect this. Zidian just trying to get as much of this level 2 sparking down from Wedge. He's able to burn it out and gets the mix-up.
He is, however, going to get caught by the Reflect Vanish here. And just like that, oh, command grabs don't beat jumps, my dude. And he's going to lose this 16. This man definitely has the bar to kill right now. The Galactic Donuts. Bonk. Spike. And Cell is out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, 16 is out of here.
Cell definitely has a big hill to climb here. This is a very strong pairing between Cell and Gotenks. And if, he can get either one of these characters going.
It caught the 2H.
It definitely caught the 2H. That was pretty nasty. Ooh, tries to go for the mix-up, but Zidian able to get the reflect and then a follow-up button to work. Going for the level 3, I respect it.
Such a
knockdown.
gutsy call-out on the block pressure from Zidian, and he is definitely going to reap the benefits here. Gotenks is one hit away from tying things up.
No, more reflex,
God.
but goes in with the H. Wedge is just laying it on.
All right, no, he's not going to get Oki here, but he could. Oh,
more spins. Okay. Now Zidian with the corner pressure, but gets the spin Wedge.
He's going to have to be very careful. All these stray hits adding up, and it looks like that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Nicely done by Wedge.
Taking it 3-2 and losers over Zidian.
The reverse
and going
sweep.
to grands. Excellent work for Wedge. Oh my God, man. That was some insane play.
That was very well fought by Wedge. Bringing it all the way back. Using that momentum and bringing it all the way through till the end there. clean stuff to him.
Solid stuff. Very good adaptation on the team coming through losers. Just the amount of pressure that this man's team has now is insane. And I'm interested to see how Cutter responds to it.
Yeah. I think he's seen a lot of those mix-ups before, so he'll be able to block accordingly, but they are still mix-ups, so you're going to have to – there's a level of guessing to it.
That is absolutely true. A lot of people forget that Shart used to run that Cell Go tanks at the cave very often, so Cutter has had the practice against it. It's going to be interesting to see how he factors in that Kid Buu edition, though.
Yeah.
Because
Kid Buu is very,
all
very
of these
strong.
characters synergize together very well pressure-wise. So he's going to have to make sure Wedge doesn't get too creative and open him up with those mix-ups.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely about taking away the momentum from Wedge and his team. So yeah, jumping into the first game here of Grand Finals here at the Cave Gaming. Thank you guys for sticking with us.
Absolutely. And don't forget, up next we actually have Injustice Top 3. It's going to be some good matches coming up. Alrighty. So there we go. Wedge opting to go with the losers team that he had set up so far. It's been working very well for him. But I'm interested to see what Cutter does. Now, he very well could go for the same team he's going for. But let's not forget that he also has a very solid Bardock and a Gohan on deck and waiting. Okay. He is mixing things up a little bit. He's going for the Goku.
The Goku on the
Anchor.
The back.
Now, I haven't actually seen his Goku too often. He usually opts to go for the Goku Black instead.
Man, I'm sure he's got a Goku.
Of course. This man has everything. Alrighty. We're going to be getting into it pretty soon here. Alrighty, we're going to be getting into it pretty soon here. We got Wedge versus Cutter in these grand finals. Wedge coming from loser side, got a big mountain to climb, but I think he can do it 56.
Yeah, I want to see how he can, what his approach is to Cutter's neutral and then the adaptation. Because that is what Cutter is definitely known for.
Oh my
the
god.
ability to adapt on the fly, especially during the sets.
Right off the bat, we're looking at some amazing defense here, but he is going to get opened up by that double overhead and put in the corner.
So strong. The jump and mix-up behind a beam assist. So strong.
Absolutely. He is, however, going to catch him with the Vanish, though, and get a nice little combo, immediately reversing it. And just like you said, trying to cancel out that momentum.
Yeah.
Making sure that he doesn't lose Cell early and that he gets ahead, and it's looking good for him.
Yeah.
Already using the level 3 on Kid Buu. It looks like Cutter's going to have to make a wake-up option here.
Try to force, baits the reflect.
Oh my god.
Good patience there from Wedge, not trying to get too thirsty for the damage, and effectively closing out that first character on Cutter's side.
Alrighty. Oh no, but he is going to get caught with the reflect bait here. He's going to have to switch out his Cell pretty soon. Otherwise, all of that work will be all for naught. See if we can get a guard switch.
Good block so far, gets hit by the overhead portion of that rolling attack. But Wedge finds himself with the corner in front of him and the damage on the table.
Now, he's doing something dangerous here. He's making a gamble. He's opting to use his bar to go for the hard knockdown to get rid of this Cell early. But if he gets caught out, he's going to lose that Cell, and things are going to get a lot closer.
This is very true, and he did a good job of putting a small dent on Cutter's Cell with his own and was able to get out. So I guess, you know, he bet correctly.
Absolutely. You know, take 2 wins while you got it. All right, here's the pressure. Gonna catch him with the low mix-up. Nice bait on the reflect.
Wedge is looking very clean on offense right now.
Absolutely, very good pressure. Making sure that Cutter doesn't get to reverse things. Goes for the reflect, but gets countered by another Vanish.
Nice punish.
Oh.
And again, Cutter's got some options for the EX Bable.
Absolutely. Alrighty, and he's going to use the reflect early, or the Vanish early to put him in the corner here and try and get a reset.
Oh, wow. Wedge trying to keep the pressure going by super dashing, but wasn't able to punish the guard cancel. So it allows Cutter this opportunity to live and do some damage on Wedge's Cell.
Absolutely. Now he is going to build a bit of bar here. Oh, no, I guess not.
Oh.
Came close, though, and
Right.
that is going to be it for Cell.
Opting to end it with the H there for optimal meter build. I'll see.
Alrighty, things looking a lot more even than before here. Cutter managing to take out that cell relatively quick.
He gets hit with the 236 S by Kid Boost.
No? I think he was going for a reset, so he didn't have to burn any bar, but he's definitely going to pay for it here with the sparking spin cycle. That's going to be a lot of damage on this Kid Boo.
It's a clean 50%.
Level 1 DHC, level 3 to get the hard knockdown. Smart option.
Puts him out of the corner there.
That is true.
But look at that damage.
Oh
I mean, that's just absurd.
Even with sparking, Kid Boo's only at half health now.
This scramble right now, and Wedge finding himself in the driver's seat, able to get all of his damage and kill.
Yes.
I wonder if it was worth letting the Kid Boo super rock a little bit more just for the extra damage.
Oh, yeah, it definitely would have been worth letting it ride here. However,
Kind of finding his way out.
I think he's definitely turning around. And Wedge is not only going to have to get in the corner now, out of the corner now, but he's going to have to get that Goku back out.
Hey, man, all he's got to do is go through himself.
True. He is going to catch him with a low here, and that might be it for Cell if he goes for the DHC. Yep. The Super Ghost Kamikaze attack right into level 1.
Back down into the other Ghost. Yeah. That's looking clean.
Yeah, Wedge is definitely doing a much better job, showing some solid adaptation. He's definitely learned from his last set with Cutter, and he is definitely reaping the benefits, taking game 1 over Cutter.
That was pretty, I mean, I know he dropped the character, but that was a pretty convincing sequence there from Wedge.
It was definitely clean, but let's not forget, he still has to win 6 games, well, 5 games now, granted. So he's going to have to freshen up just a little bit and make sure that he keeps his mix-up game sharp so that Cutter can't catch on to what he's doing.
Yeah. He's got to keep his defense clean because Cutter, given the opportunity, will mix the hell out of you. Nice box. Oh my God, that was wild.
He is going to get caught by the double overhead here, and that is going to be a lot of damage on the Cell. Wedge is going to have to find some way to switch out soon. Opts to go for the guard switch. Good timing on it. Isn't going to get punished. I like that.
Cutter tried to go for a vanish to punish it, but you know, the super dash was very big in that corner. Able to keep Wedge safe.
Wedge is going to reverse things here. Managed to keep him in the corner using the assist, and is going to catch him with the Blanca Ball.
Cross-up ball setup.
Ooh.
Hard to block.
Alrighty, Wedge getting a lot of pickups on this Kid Boo, but Hunter managing to switch out right after a safe moment.
Nice reflect. Cutter fighting his way out of the corner, but gets hit with a big 2H, putting him right back into that position he fought so hard to get out of.
Now, I don't know if I agree with the switch here. I mean, the Cell's, he's obviously not low, but one more confirmed he's going to be. And if he had gotten the switch out, he might have been able to get a lot more damage on that Kid Boo, see if he can get rid of him quicker. But this man is in finals. I am not. So let's see what he can do here.
Nice job from Cutter recognizing that sequence that Wedge had been running on the last 2 sets, where he would do the Kid Boo assist, jump over, jump end, right into Dragon Rush. And it hasn't been teched until just now.
Wedge is, however, going to catch him with another solid combo. And he's taking a pretty big lead pretty early. Unless he loses the character with the happy birthday. Good stuff from Cutter. Nice pickup.
Now, no, that was good. That was clean. He's going to try to find a way to get this Kid Boo out of the way.
It is 1-0. Yes. Alrighty. And yeah, that was such a solid play for Cutter here. Now he is just super heavily in the lead. The deficit gets even bigger. Wedge is going to have to do something soon.
Nice pressure, hates the reflect, but gets hit with the spin, goes into sparking. Look at the chunks of damage.
Good little sparking combo here from Wedge. Going to put him in the corner with the sliding knockdown.
No
gets
bar.
himself out. Oh, I thought he was about to go for 2H.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Dang, my brain.
Oh, the clash, and Cutter coming out on top there.
Now Wedge is going to have to get some damage soon. Oh, never mind. He's already run through the sparking. And it looks like his Gotenks is out of time here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty close. but wasn't close enough to the corner, and another happy birthday, and that's going to be huge for Cutter. I mean, he's sitting on 3 characters, but taking off, 50% of the remaining health from Kid Buu.
Now, once he went for the heavy Beyblade, he needed to back off the second he realized he had to hit Cutter, because that is a free 2H if you go towards him.
Oh!
Speaking of 2Hs,
Nicely
Wedge
done
can
by Wedge.
answer back and catch him.
Cutter activating here for the added mix-up potential, but doesn't find the hit in neutral, and it's in fact Wedge on the attack, going for the level 3, freezing that health. That might be it.
That is definitely going to be it. Goku going down, and it is still all up to Kid Buu, but he has definitely lightened the load here, 56.
Yeah, but he has no sparking or any meter to speak of, no Dragon Balls to save him now. This is purely going to be on neutral.
Absolutely. And just like that, he is going to open up Cell. Has a bit of bar to spend now, just building things up relatively quickly, almost 2 bar from one little combo. And just like that, opens him up again.
Another big opening here for Wedge.
This is exactly the momentum he needs.
He needs like 2 more of these. Or a 2M starter into level 3.
Oh.
Anti-air jab. I've seen those ones before.
Somewhere.
Oh, and the 2M. Going to find the hit.
Very, very smart move from Cutter. What he did, he just immediately backdashed. He knew that Wedge was going to hit a button. Created that whiff, 2M. Nice and clean.
They said whiff punishment didn't exist.
Only when you make it.
All right, finding the air-to-air early on. Nice stuff from Cutter. Pushing Wedge all the way to the corner, keeping this guy in block stun. Ooh, very good defense from Wedge, finding the gaps, reflecting, and blocking appropriately on those mix-ups.
Super solid reversal, but it is going to put him back in the corner here. He's going to have to get this Cell out somehow. Oh, it's going to be caught by the overhead. Oh, no.
His Cell looks like he might be going out in a body pack.
Yeah, I think so. He may be perfect, but he's not Pink Cell perfect.
Falls out again. That's the 3rd time I've seen Cutter drop that.
Did they change it or something?
No.
Was this the ghost patch?
Ghost patch? All right, nice pressure. And Wedge just playing very patient, just trying to make Cutter make a mistake so that he can capitalize off of it very cleanly in neutral. Nice reflex.
Very good punish on the reflect, but he isn't going to get a good follow-up. However, this Galactic Donut...
That was impossible to block.
Very blue.
You're just going to get hit by that.
Yep. He's going to catch him with a low here, get some nice damage on this Kid Buu. Opts to delay the super dash to put him in the corner. Very smart option. Uses the Galactic Donuts to try and keep him in block, but the double jump is going to get him out.
Whoa!
Oh my lord!
That was deep! What did he hit?
He hit 2M.
Oh my god.
He actually hit the man's booties.
And then runs up with the Dragon Rush, yo, Wedge.
He hit him by the baby toes. That was a super. I don't even want to say that was a call out. That was just some dumb luck right there.
That was very fortunate.
Hey, but you got to take it as it comes.
Hey,
He's going to hit the Goku with the low.
He was definitely ready with that next piece of that mix-up.
Absolutely.
Catching a dumbfounded Cutter with that Dragon Rush. But Cutter bringing it back. Here we go. It's the loose going.
All right. Well, he's not going to kill, but he is going to get knocked down here. So Wedge is going to have to be very careful if he wants to get out of the corner. He has the bar to guard switch, and he definitely still has sparking.
Nice tech there from Wedge. All right, guard cancel, just like you said. Ooh, finds his hit and is able to get this damage with Goten.
The low.
What does he really get without spending a bar? The air resets?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Ooh, I think he might have almost gotten like a little wall bounce.
Yeah. Wow. Wedge is doing such a good job of just delaying his wake-up pressure and blowing up Cutter for trying to reflect.
Absolutely. And he is catching him every time. And it is all up to the Goku. Things looking like they're going back and forth here. Cutter
already making the adaptation that you were talking about.
Absolutely. Cutter does still have the level 3 sparking. Nice reflect.
But as I was saying before, Wedge started to do the spin, noticed that he wasn't anywhere near Cutter, and he was like, nope, I'm just going to go back.
Yeah, very smart. It's good for making space. You have a lot of mobility while you're still in Beyblade, especially heavy. Oh, he is going to get caught by the overhead. Nice sparking to get rid of the Dragon Rush. Didn't want to bother with the mix-up.
Just pressure from Cutter, and he doesn't even have Sparking activated. There you go. Tries to catch the Vanish, but to no avail, but it's still okay because he's in neutral. Empty Vanish, Joe, and the IAD right into the jump H. Nice stop from Cutter and the conversion.
This Goku looking nice right now. Already bringing out the Gotenks.
You gotta respect it.
Yep. 9 out of 10 times, Gotenks player is going to open with the Beyblade.
Coming in hot. Even if you block it, they don't care. Nice empty Vanish conversion. That was the smart stuff from Cutter.
Going to catch him with the overhead into the air dash, and that's going to finish off Gotenks. Things looking a lot more even for Cutter here, bringing it back to just the Kid Buu. He still has Sparking. It's going to run down relatively quick.
Like 5 seconds or so.
But he can get some damage off of 56.
Okay, pressure. Ooh, and the reflect punish. Wedge going up 2-0, or 2-1 rather.
2-1, yeah. Already
has a chance to reset this.
Absolutely, one more, and he will be resetting the bracket. And just like that, Cutter's going to have to adapt.
I hope y'all like some Dragon Ball. I think Wedge can take this to distance.
Now, something that gives me a little bit hope for Wedge here is you haven't seen Cutter take him to the character selection.
Right.
Normally, this man will start off with the weaker team, try to fill you out a little bit, and then go straight for the heavy stuff. But the fact that he's not changing now with everything on the line means this is what he's got. This is what he has to work with here.
He's getting 100%. And Cutter actually, on the flip side of that, knowing that he does have a set to give if he wanted to, or if it comes to that, just running this team and then has the potential to go to character select after the reset.
Absolutely. Already, just like that, Cutter's going to put Wedge in a lot of pressure here. Good blocks, but he is going to get opened by the overhead. Opts to go for the Vanish instead of eating the Dragon Rush.
Ooh, and the 2M too close to Wedge in the corner. Going to slide underneath, giving Wedge the opportunity to turn around and get this corner carry and the damage off of on that Goku.
Ooh, nice key blast into Vanish here from Wedge. Going to get a little bit more damage and corner carry on that Kid Buu. Alrighty, and this is where Wedge shines, getting the low mix-up off of the air dash. And oh my gosh, putting him back in that oppressive D in the corner. The oppressive offense, Jesus.
Woo!
It's late.
The candy beam into the level 1 DHC just to make sure it hits.
Yeah, I think he was just a little late on the level 1 there, and he recognized
cancel
that
the
early.
end of candy beam into super.
Yes, but the timing,
window for it. It's very tight.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Oh, boy, jumping right over that reflect. Top man's on the deck.
Alrighty, he's going to use the Vanish to try and keep Wedge in the corner here. And this follow-up is going to get rid of that cell and tie things up for
LL conversion.
Good stuff.
Hit confirming that Goku assist into a jump L into another LL. That was good.
Absolutely. Just like that, Wedge already putting him under pressure. Cutter opting to use the Vanish to reset things just a little bit. Give him some space, and he's going to catch him with the 2H. You got to watch your shoes, 56.
Yeah, you definitely do, man.
Walking down the street, Sel's the kind of guy who will scuff your shoes.
So he definitely, first of all, he scuffs your shoes. He does the little, middle school trick where he like points at your shoes like, yo, you got something untied. He's messed up.
And then he kills your Kid Buu just like that.
Just kicks him into an ash.
Oh my God. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
Tuesday night? All right, and it's all up to Gotenks. Cutter doing a very good job of adapting and getting rid of Wedge's characters relatively early here. However, Wedge is going to get the pickup and put him deep in the corner here. Opts to go for the Oki.
Okay, Sparks, nice, smart stuff from Cutter.
Yeah,
Knowing
doesn't
that
want
was
none of that.
the best way to get out of that pressure. And, if he finds a hit here, he can build a lot of bar for his team. Empty Vanish. Pass the block. Empty Vanish again. The mix-up goes low.
Catch him with the 2L. Put him back in the corner here. And his double sparking is going to run down. But he does still have that Goku for backup. So it's some nice stuff. Nice. Very smart move here. Wedge using the guard switch, which actually puts you behind your opponent once you only have one character left. Going to use that to open up Cutter and get this nice level 3 hard knockdown on his cell. Okay.
Tries to do a little frame throw there with the beam feint.
Oh,
boy.
no.
And Wedge preempting with a Dragon Rush there is going to cost him a little bit of damage. Not quite dead yet, but he is going to feel this one.
Absolutely. He's definitely going to have to read this mix-up if he wants any chance of taking this to the reset.
Actually, just one hit away. Nice reflection.
Catches him with the Beyblade. Good stuff. Ooh, nice follow-up off the wall.
It was EX he was able to convert.
Good
tech. Because that could have been it for Cutter right there.
Oh, no.
Oh, no punish.
Oh. Good catch from Wedge. He's going to have to be very careful here. He's definitely one hit away. Even a stray beam will take this man out.
Ooh, from downtown.
Gosh.
Chucks that S.
Cutter down to one character, no sparking. It's looking like the next confirm is going to finish things off for both characters here.
Super dash
all
the way across the screen. Oh, catches the back dash with the super dash.
He's going to have to get one more here.
Wedge is doing all that he
can. Oh, and there's the bait.
Again.
Oh my God, Wedge gonna reset things.
Yo, that beam feint paying dividends.
Clutching victory from the grasp of defeat there.
Said, whoa.
Resetting the bracket, and just like that, Cutter's gonna have to win 3 more games if he wants to take this.
Look at the audience giving their energy. Who y'all giving your energy to?
Oh my God.
Where's the energy going? Who y'all offering it to? Oh, Goku.
Not Goku Black?
Oh, dang. That was going to Cutter, but
no, not anymore. Not anymore. Cutter's opting to switch for the Goku Black.
Oh, yeah.
He's going for a much more tried and true. Now, I honestly like this change. I, for one, think Goku Black is a much better option than Goku. I think his mix-up game is way better, but it requires assists.
Yeah, I also think he's just more comfortable with this character than he is with Goku.
So let's see if he can use that to take these 3 games against Wedge, managing to reset the bracket here.
Yeah, that was very strong stuff. I think it's one of the first times I've seen a bracket reset here at the cave.
Absolutely. Now, I have to say I'm a little concerned for Wedge here. It looks like he might be at the end of his rope mix-up-wise, so he's going to have to get really creative here in the next 3 games.
They've been looking pretty clean, and he was able to force Cutter to make a couple of bad decisions down the line, so that was good stuff from him, keeping his head on his shoulders. Can he continue to be consistent all the way through these next 3 games?
Alrighty, the counter vanish, going to try and get some more space here for him. Put him in the corner. Oh, wow. No, you got to be very careful reflecting in the corner.
That was aggressive. What actually happened there, I believe, is Cutter did the slicing attack and then reflected immediately and then punished Wedge for trying to, take his turn back.
Gotcha. Good stuff. Oh, and there's the clash. And just like that.
Oh, jumps out of the command grab.
Wedge
Great awareness.
A lot of damage on this Kid Buu, and it looks like he's going to have to eat it. Cutter opting to switch him out, make him...
Oh, okay. I thought he was going
to say.
I thought he was going to kick him into the Kid Buu.
That would have been dirty, man.
Golazo.
But instead, he's just going to kill this Kid Buu. Opts to use the DHC Super to get rid of it and take a hearty lead against Wedge here.
Good stuff. Ooh, big 2H. Man,
oh my God.
I like watching this game, develop. Yeah, he's got a happy birthday on his hands right now. Oh my goodness gracious.
Definitely creating a lot of momentum for himself against Wedge in this match. He managed to kill the cell, which means that Gotenks is coming in with significantly less health than he would have had otherwise. Alrighty.
Cutter, look at this momentum right now.
Oh my God.
Clean play right now.
That wasn't even a call out. That man just reacted.
Yeah,
like
that was
solid stuff.
Easy 2H. I saw you from downtown. No longer will Cutter let these wild super dashes rock.
Absolutely.
He's going to have something ready every time.
That's the thing. Cutter managed to take the momentum early, and rather than letting Wedge just guard out or vanish out, he is maintaining it as much as physically possible to get rid of those problem characters and to put him in as bad a position as possible. However, Wedge is going to get a lot of damage on this Kid Buu.
Tries to go for a meaty Dragon Rush, but it kind of looked like an OS right there.
Yeah.
Level 3.
That's going to be it.
The first game.
Game win game 1 of the reset going to Cutter. Alrighty, and it looks like he might have sharpened up a little bit. 56.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
Tad. Didn't lose a character.
That was
That's
all
a little concerning.
You know, data. The first set was just data.
Absolutely. Well, and what we saw too was he managed to keep the. He put sorry, it's been a long night. He put Wedge in pressure, and then he immediately went to the Goku Black, so that Wedge had to deal with a character he was unfamiliar with on Cutter's team, and he just ate all those mix-ups.
Exactly. Holding on this pressure here. Got a couple of nice reflexes.
God.
Okay.
That was almost the cleanest follow-up of the night. Real talk.
Oh, that didn't even combo. He just hit him with an H.
Got it. Oh
and
my
another
gosh.
2H. Yo,
Such a
snap
good
back
call
with
out.
his Kid Buu. He gets that blue light.
Wedge, how are you going to make me eat my words like this, man? Just when I thought Cutter had the download, he's already got Cutter's Kid Buu at next to no health here.
But lets Cutter get the switch out. Ah, the stagger strings. Cutter finding his way to a 2H.
Some big damage and put him in the corner here. He's going to have to eat the mix-up, the double overhead, the quadruple overhead.
Blocks right now from Wedge. Past the guard cancel. Didn't want to block anymore.
Didn't go for the safe jump. He's going to regret it.
Nice reflect. Going back to neutral. Didn't fall into the beam. Nice conversion there. Gets him a little bit of corner carry.
Now he's going for a lot of these raw Dragon Rushes.
Yeah.
And they have worked in the past here, but Cutter is trying to make distance from his opponent. He's using a lot of those jump backs, and as a result, it's not working. No, oh my God.
Look at the clean follow.
Jesus.
Oh boy, drops the combo and gets hit with a falling H by Goku Black. Cutter is going to do some massive damage here.
And he is going to get the hard knockdown. I don't think that's enough to kill, but the last time we said that with Goku Blacks, level 3. All right.
And again, jumping out of the command grab. He doesn't need to, see it to know.
Yeah, very, very smart work from Wedge. Going to get in his much healthier Gotenks and get rid
was
of that
kind
Goku
of an
Black.
ambiguous vantage. Because generally the rule of thumb is if they do it grounded, they're plus. That one looked like he was a little bit off of the normal grounded height, but it was still plus.
Oh, the sparking combo is going to get rid of that Kid Buu. Very smart. Level 3, he definitely could have just waited, but he knew that he could get the kill off on that Kid Buu, and I think that was a very smart option for him, putting Cell at such a deficit. However, Cutter is going to get a big pickup on this Gotenks, burn down that level 1 sparking.
Pressure here in the corner, nice tech again from Wedge. He has yet to be Dragon Rush in a situation like that. He has been thrown before, but generally in these meaty situations, he's been right on it.
Nice D, reading the low. He is going to get opened up by that overhead.
The reflect. I mean, Cutter is looking like he could probably run this back.
Absolutely.
Still sitting on sparking, got a slight meter lead. He's just got to weather the onslaught that is Kid Buu and his pressure.
Kid Buu's Cell, no less.
That was actually kind of gross. If he had just respected that block string, Wedge would have been able to do the same side mix-up.
Cutter is going to catch him with the 6H and go for the knockdown. Not going to get anything, though. Going for a lot of safe jumps there, trying to see if Wedge catches an option. But he is going to finish off.
Is he going to drop it this time, or is he going to hit?
No.
Okay,
he was early enough that time.
Wow, look, what a ridiculous comeback.
Absolutely.
Without using any bit of sparking, just the bars that he brought with him.
Speaking of sparking, Cutter opts to pop it early to press his advantage here.
Big punish there on the whip Dragon Rush.
Gosh, and that is going to be game 2 to Cutter.
That was a wild comeback.
Absolutely. Very solid order from Cutter here. Cell, man. Cell.
It's not just like you can...
Cutter Cell.
Cutter Cell. There you go. I was going to say, it's Cell, yes, but it's also the person operating the character.
Of course. You need that knowledge.
That's got to be doing a little bit of damage to Wedge here. You can already see right off the bat. He's going in a little bit more wild, leaving himself open to more attacks and more pressure from Cutter. Catching this up tech, stop trying to hold up. Cutter is right on it with all the pressure.
Oh, but he is going to catch him with the Galactic Donuts assist and get a nice little switch out to see if he can preserve some health on that Cell. Gets opened up by the overhead, and it looks like Cell's not going to be chilling on the bench for very long.
Not at all. Yo, I'm back in, coach. Sub me in. Yo, runs with the running command grab.
I don't think he was ready.
There's no protection on the incoming. You know what's funny? Wedge was definitely trying to run that earlier on in this tournament where he's trying to, get the person's incoming with the command grab. Funny enough, he wasn't ready for it that time.
Absolutely. Cell doesn't get any water, doesn't get a hot towel, nothing. Just right back out.
Go back to the locker room.
The cold, hard world.
All right, so Cutter is just laying it on right now. But nice reflect punish right there from Wedge.
Very good stuff.
And the delayed super dash to get the side switch. Ball mix up. Cutter holding up.
Oh, but he is going to get caught by that super dash and put. Oh, I was going to say back on the corner, but he's not going to get the follow up.
Bounces just over Kipru's head. Another reflect bait.
So good. The best part about that bait too is Cutter couldn't jump out. He couldn't hit a button. There was a lot of situations where he was going to get hit there. Very, very smart for wedge cuttering options.
Oh, and using the instant transmission to extend here so you can get a super dash with this combo extension. Nice stuff for Cutter.
Oh,
there you go. There's the Dragon Rush.
And the Dragon Rush is definitely going to get rid of. Oh, never mind the drops. The drops.
This is still a very bad situation from Ledge. Go, turns around with the level 3.
This man is insane. He's an animal. He's crazy. All right, but he's going to have to switch out soon. Ooh, and just as I say it, he manages to get out by the skin of his teeth and get a nice little pickup on Gotenks to get rid of that Goku block.
So Cutter just finds himself getting his toes clipped.
Now, if Wedge can keep himself from getting hit for just a little bit and let that Kid Buu replenish, he's going to be in a much better spot.
This is like the 5th time Wedge has reflected or has made it reflect, and it's been a different way he's done it every time.
Absolutely.
I've seen a couple with Kid Buu, seen more than enough with Gotenks. It's very good stuff. His pressure is very nicely layered. He's out aim, uses the Kid Buu assist to stop any kind of pressure or punish that Cutter had in store.
Such a good option. Now, oftentimes people are going to be focusing on the character that's on the screen. You got to forget. You can't forget that. Words.
That there is an assist.
There are the homies.
Sure. Pressure here from Wedge.
Ooh,
empty vanish. Hold this elbow.
Opts to go for the delayed super dash, put him in the corner here. Now, will he go for the level 3? There it is to get the hard knockdown and run down Sparking just a little bit more.
And the great thing about Kid Buu's level 3 is that it. Whoa!
I'm sorry, what was that about his level 3?
I was going to say it freezes their health so that they can't recover against it while they're being hit. You trying to do it again? Yo, that's mad disrespectful.
Let's take a second to remember, though. Cutter just hit him with a level 3 happy birthday. If he can get rid of this Kid Buu, he's going to have so much momentum against Wedge.
These guys are mirroring the heck out of each other right now. 2M and Cutter coming out on top.
So things still looking relatively close here, but Gotenks
just needs one hit, and we've seen Wedge run it back with this character before. All he needs to do is find one hit, but Cutter is the one doing the hitting right now.
Definitely caught him hitting buttons after that super dash. Gonna go for a super dash of his own, though. Now, this was very smart from Wedge. He's noticed that very often Cutter goes for the 2S to try and catch him with the jump outs, immediately reads it.
Yes, very good adaptation. Just a couple of stray hits away from Cutter taking this, but all Wedge needs to do is run 2 mix-ups.
That was the 2M.
This is the first one. Oki set up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, nice very smart tech from Cutter. Oh, gonna get the vanish. Put him in the corner here. Wedge is gonna have to block, and the 6H is gonna finish it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cave Weekly Champion, Cutter. Bringing it back from the brink after the reset.
That was well fought by Wedge, all the way down the line. Good stuff. Even that last game, that was good. That was some good DBZ.
Absolutely. This was probably the best set of the night here.
Yeah.
Some very, very solid work from Wedge. I think he needed to mix up his play just a little bit there.
Yeah.
Cutter kind of caught on, and it's, That's just what happens when you're coming from losers. You need a plan, and then you need a backup plan for once you get the reset.
Exactly, and I think that's exactly what Cutter did. He had the plan for the first, like, let me just run this, non-rose-haired Goku, and then ran it back in the reset. Good stuff to him. Good stuff to all the competitors today.
Absolutely. Great showings from everybody. Thank you very much for joining us once again, ladies and gentlemen. I am E-Sun, son of E-Sam.
And I'm 56K. And keep around because we do have some.
Say,
I was going to say, we do have
That's
some.
not quite it. That's going to do it for Dragon Ball FighterZ, but
Right.
we do actually have Injustice 2 coming up in a little bit. We're going to be playing top 3 here. I don't know who's going to be playing next. I know that Swamp Thing is going to be featured.
Oh, yeah,
very
that's
nice,
Furious
very
Bill.
nice. Some good stuff. We might be seeing some Wonder Woman in here, additionally.
Oh, yeah?
So
Kid.
a lot of very big normals. People
Yeah.
keeping people out.
That's
Good stuff.
That's an underrated character. But yeah.
You think?
Yo, for
Wait,
sure.
Wonder Woman or Swamp
She's-
Thing?
Wonder Woman. She's mad good.
Okay. No, I know she's mad good, but I don't know about underrated.
I think now she's not so underrated. But yeah, so stick around. We've got some more gameplay for you.
Oh.